Hey everyone! Look at Brian returns just in time with his snacks for the for the
I
stream.
thought he brought boxes for everybody.
So thank you all for joining. We have a very, 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 very action-packed stream today. Hopefully we can get through it in about 2 or 3 hours. We'll see. We're waiting on the Waffle Man himself, Ian, who's having some internet issues, so he's going to be probably a little bit late. But we'll try to do our best and hold the fort until he gets here. Haven't heard from Derek. He's probably pottying. I don't know what he's doing. Opening up all those new Marvel Legends he's been buying at Ollie's.
Oh my God, that was a crazy haul he got.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go around the horn. I am Robert. I am Kaiju Daddy. So thank you everybody for joining. I'm looking forward to presenting my first pot of our top 24 of 24. We'll be starting with 24 today and going down to 13. And then when we are done with that, we'll go on to part 1 on the 29th, December 29th. So we'll showcase our top 12 figures of the year. So just if I can say before we go around, the parameters of this is that each figure or each thing that we're displaying or we're showing off was released between December 2023 and December 2024. So if it released in December and you didn't get it until January, because it had to ship from China or Japan or wherever it is you're getting your stuff from, it's still allowable for this particular stream. So we're doing 24 through 13 today. And then on the 29th, we'll do 12 through 1. So with that, I'll pass the mic to Jason and he can say hi and whatever he wants to get off his chest. Jason.
Really? Anything?
Anything.
Wow.
My wife always adds within reason.
Can I mute him already?
So like, you said anything. She's like, within reason. It's a
Within reason.
Anyway, hi everybody. I'm Jason, or
Hey,
Dark
Jay.
Benevolent on the side. So hope everyone had an awesome holidays. Mine are still continuing. We're a Christmaka household, so I get a week of it. Today
So you do both?
Yeah, we do both.
Awesome.
My wife is my excuse to sneak in on Christmas. So every Jewish kid,
There you go.
seriously, every Jewish kid, if you could, it's we get all the solemn stuff,
What's
and then
that
you guys
shirt?
have
Let me-
lights and
hold on a second.
carols and.
What's your shirt? Can you show us?
Oh,
May the gifts be with you. That's a nice shirt. Where'd you get that?
I cannot remember. I've had these floating around forever, but I think it might have been woot.com.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
That's a cool shirt.
So
All right. Thank you, Jason. We'll
Yeah.
pass the mic to Brian. Newsom Brian making his sophomore debut.
Well, it's been crazy. Still trying to finish up my move. Daughter is trying to get married. I got to
nip
get
that in
my
the bud.
rollers pulled on Tuesday. No, this has been a crazy year for collecting, man. I'm in debt right now because I can't stop buying these great figures that are coming out, man. It's amazing. I've never seen it like this before. But yeah, that's pretty much for me down in the heart of Texas.
Would you say that this year you collected a lot more than normal or what?
Yeah, within the past couple of years, I've collected a lot more than normal. I used to do a little bit when I was into the 7-8 inch figures. I used to go down to the local comic book store. I'm like, oh, I like that. You pick up one every couple months or whatever the case is. But bro, I've been getting in shipment after shipment after shipment after shipment. Like, golly, I can't afford that, but I'll make a way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been amazing. I mean, and that they market, the older guys like ourselves who grew up around this stuff. The nostalgia is a selling point. We're seeing all these great things from our childhood, and we're like, man, that comes to life. For instance, I used to collect the He-Man action figures when I was a kid. with the rubber band in the
Yeah.
in the torso going down into the thigh joints and this kind of stuff. And it's like, if you compare that to Mattel's figures now with He-Man, bro, it's like night and day. You know, we never got that kind of stuff as a kid. Even the Star Wars figures, it was, you know, no articulation. All we had was this, you know,
and a lightsaber in the wrist.
and that was it.
Come on, man. That was just the first couple figures. Come on.
That's what I grew up with. But yeah, they got better.
Stop that with the Empire releases. Come on.
Yeah.
Later on, it got a little bit better, but nothing like what we see right now with the Black Series, you know, and what we see with SH Figure Arts and what we're seeing with Metacom Mafex. Nothing in comparison, you know. If you were to bring that stuff back to us when we were kids, you're like, man, that would blow all of our minds, you know. Probably shoplifting because our parents wouldn't be able to afford this kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, it's been a great couple of years for collectors. I know we're all happy about that.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. We'll go to Al.
What's up, guys? Hope everyone had a good Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. We're back at it. You know, we're back at it here. Just a couple days after our top awards, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this stream, and hope you guys are ready. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Cool. Thank you. And Ryan, who nearly forgot about the stream.
Well, I was taking a shower for you guys. So
Very generous.
I'm still wearing the Cobra shirt. It's not been
Did you shower with the shirt on? I mean, that would be a good idea.
No, but I've been spending 3 weeks on this list, so feel like I'm Andy Reid.
It's not a handwritten list.
Yes, it took me a month to do it. So
I'd have lost that like day one.
yeah, well, yeah, the hand, but I forgot one figure that was in like my top 30, so I just left it off, and I forgot again. So my list probably change every hour, every minute, every time I look at it, I forget something, or I'm not real sure. So I just start putting it on the internet now. So you guys will see my top 24 through 13 tonight. So should be interesting. A lot of people won't be happy with some of my picks, but some others might, upset some. But some of you might want to get a figure. I know BBTS has one of the figures that's in my top. I think it's in my top 20. They only got 11 left. So when I say that figure, I'll tell you which one it is.
I'm sure it's a wolf figure.
Without clothes.
Yeah. But hey, they listen to me. Now they're selling them without clothes. I mean, they're way better without clothes. I don't want my wolves dressed. I want them naked.
All right. So one more time. So the figures are released between December 2023 to 2024. I was talking to Brian and Jason about it. So if the figures came in a set, for example, a 2-pack, a 3-pack, a 4-pack, you can either break that down individually per figure, or you can just say these figures came together. So this is my number 15, for example. Just for clarification. So as we go around, I want people there in Never Never Land watching this. If you guys can take a look at your collections, think about what you got, and maybe, either comment on what we're showcasing, or even let us know what would be your number 24. I know, 24 is a lot to ask. It's probably easier your top 10. But if you can kind of participate, it would be great. And make sure to watch the comment section. There'll be a lot of things there that you want to keep an eye on. So with that being said, we'll get started. I guess I'll go first. So my number 24 for 2024 is, anyone want to take a guess? Nobody will get it. I know that.
Oh man, I'm gonna guess it's a poster.
You can guess the line.
100% Mafex endoskeleton.
This is not my bottom 24.
That's what I'm guessing for each one for the rest of the day.
Anybody want to guess? All right.
I'm gonna guess
let's guess the
bottleneck.
IP.
Oh, I'm guessing a bottleneck.
No,
monster.
so I didn't put any bottleneck stuff. I didn't put any of my odd prints in because I got enough figures. I'll just do figures.
G.I. Joe.
All right, it's not G.I. Joe.
Cobra.
SH Figure Arts.
It's not figure arts. You're a little bit close. All right, so mine is
Godzilla. Oh, I got it.
Oh,
I got it. I said
Yeah.
Godzilla.
This is the Ichiban Show Godzilla -1. I don't have many figures with me to showcase, but let me expand on my screen. This guy is awesome. They make another one with the dorsal fins in blue, signifying that he's about to do his atomic breath. And then they have another one which is kind of the minus color version that they released in the theaters. So it's like a black and white version. But this is the first one that came out. I like it a lot. It's great. The detail on it is really, really nice.
that is nice.
Who makes this one?
So it's Bandai, but it's the Ichiban Show. Ichiban Show. And I think they might still have, maybe not this version, but another version on BBTS. Amazon.com probably has them as well. They're not bad. They're like $100, give or take. And I mean, it's not articulated. That's not what you're getting, but you're getting a very, very detailed, very cool representation. It's one step down from a statue. So you're getting like a statuesque look.
If there was any articulation to it.
What was that?
Also, I was wondering if there was any articulation. It looks like a
No. So it's like a vinyl piece.
Okay, gotcha.
But I got it for the detail. I wanted something that is kind of jump out at you, and he's larger than what you get with the Monster Arts or the Super 7 stuff or the Haya Toy stuff. So this guy, like I said, they have a couple other versions, one with the blue, which I didn't pick up. I'm still kind of back and forth. Can I pick it up? Should I not pick it up? And then they have like a black and white version. But these are great. When they first went up for pre-order, they sold out. I was lucky enough to pre-order in advance, and I got one. But it's really cool. It's very nice.
Yeah.
So, my name, Kaiju Daddy, I can't have a list without a kaiju on it.
Right.
So that would be my 24. I don't think anybody probably in the chat has it, unfortunately. P-Rockzilla. I think he grabbed a Ichiban Show recently. They're really great. They really are. And the 70th anniversary of Godzilla is this year, last year. They're releasing, Monster Arts just released the 70th version of the original Godzilla, which is a pretty good figure. But they're releasing the Burning Godzilla, which looks incredible. So that one is from, later on during like Heisei. There's different periods of Godzilla. There's Showa, which is like the beginning up until like, the late 80s, and then the 90s is the Heisei, and then now is the Reiwa. And these are for different imperial eras in Japan. So we live in the Reiwa era now. So any Godzilla like -1 would be referred to as like a Reiwa Godzilla. So anyway, that's my 24th best pickup. I almost forgot to add it. It dawned on me kind of right before I was going to save my slides. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot to put in my Godzilla. So, really great figure. Very, very happy. Nobody has anything, right? Nobody has this.
No, not at all.
No.
But that would be SH Figure Arts is a part of Tamashii Nation, right?
Well, so SH Monster Arts does the Godzilla stuff. So figure arts is like figures. Monster arts is like kaiju stuff. Creatures and stuff.
Gotcha.
But this is not part of that line. So again, this is if you're gonna look for this, you type in Ichiban Show. I'll put it in the comments.
Okay.
That's cool. I've been looking at that Haya one you shot up there. With the blue.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's my 24. We're now almost 20 minutes into the stream. We've done one person, one presenter. And I guess we'll move on. We'll move on to Jason.
Okay.
Before I showcase what you have, do you want to say anything about it before we show it?
No, I'll just go on the fly.
Okay. Anybody want to guess what it is?
Damn. I'll say something Mafex.
Okay.
Maroc?
What?
Merrick?
Maroc?
Actually, I'm gonna think of Marvel Legend. That's what I'm gonna think.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2,
Mafex.
1.
Nope. I went with my Gone Superman.
Okay.
I'm a huge Kingdom Come fan. And yeah, I snuck Shazam in there. He's not the character I'm calling 24, but I really dig him. I know that they have the thigh cut issue, but and I tried to give him. I got him with the angry face as well, so I was one that got to sort of upgrade. So I tried to light him red, which just made him look red. But the clothes are cool. I was never a soft goods kind of guy until this year, till Ryan got me into Mezco, really. But man, the cape, not wired, but it drapes just the right way. It looks exactly like it ought to, and the face sculpt, I think, is really, really good. I got there. I can show him if you want.
Okay.
I don't know how well he'll show up or not.
Let me pull that up. See, from that angle, it looks great. Now turn that thigh.
Just do this. From certain angles, he looks better than others. But man, they nailed the suit and the face sculpt. I don't know if it's showing up well enough. It's funny, actually. They put the angry face sculpt, and I don't think that appeared in Kingdom Come ever. But it's a fun look. So that is my number 24.
Hey Jay, with you
go.
being such a Kingdom Come enthusiast and fan, what I have to ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think of the new trailer?
Which new trailer? Oh, you mean the Superman one?
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my God, I got chills. My wife's like, I don't want to hear anything, so I'll keep it quiet. But when I heard him whistle for Krypton, you knew it was coming anyway. So I'm like, right. Got chills from that.
Right.
So I'm really excited for it. Gunn, I think, will do a good job with it. He's done great with everything else. I'm enjoying his. So, but man, and that bowl cut on Guy Gardner is just magic for Nathan Fillion.
Oh yeah. People are giving him a hard time about it, but I mean, it's definitely comic accurate, and I think it'll play well.
Look, he looks perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Mr. Tomorrow looks exactly like he's supposed to. I just love that he pulls out characters that aren't the same characters over and over again. So you get to see like when he pulled out Polka Dot Man.
I mean, he made Guardians a household name when they were like a C team in the comics. No one really knew about them.
Oh, Guardians in the comic book world before that movie was something you read if you had nothing else to read.
Right.
Exactly. And now they're up there.
Oh yeah. A household name with arguably one of the best soundtracks in movies. I love each one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so we'll move on to Brian. Brian, you want to say anything before we unveil?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of additional soft goods, like Jay was talking about. I've gotten it because when you're buying, especially the some of the lines, you get the cone capes and this kind of stuff, but the figure itself is amazing. And I found that to be the case with this particular figure. So the showcase is the soft goods cape that I got off of eBay. I forget what company that is, but they're really big on eBay right now as far as soft goods are concerned. They have a lot of. If you have any particular figures that don't have soft good capes, this is the place, and I'll add it in the chat there in a second if that's okay with you, Ryan.
Yeah. Do they only do capes? Do they do robes?
They do robes. They do entire outfits. They do imports.
Are these
They
the guys that do all the Jedi robes and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, when you were talking about the Luke robe, I found a black one and also a brown one that's perfect. It has the wiring around the hood portion and everything. It's amazing.
Nice.
All right, now Brian, you gotta blow up one of those pictures. You haven't done it yet.
Hold on, I thought you had it already. Hold on, let me.
No. I have your thing, but you have to expand because you got all pictures. Pull up number 24, just make it big, and then I can share.
Okay, here we go.
The suspense.
Drum.
Because we don't want to see all your stuff at the same time. Just
take
a picture and blow it up.
Is that good?
I don't see any difference yet. There's no difference yet.
You're still on me.
No, but I can see his.
Oh, okay.
So he hasn't changed it.
I just wish they made a version of Superman Peace on Earth version.
Hold on.
You guys ever read that story by Paul Dini? Yeah.
I made it the largest I can get it here.
It's Alex Ross, but
yeah,
I love Alex Ross, and that's a real close look to to George Reed.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna show it.
Can you see it? Can you see any difference right now? You don't see the single
No.
Really?
No.
Oh,
do you have the figure? Do you have the figure in hand?
I have it. I have it somewhat near me. I can go pull it out real quick. But that's
Maybe,
weird. That's not. So when I'm sharing, hold on.
All right.
Have you opened the picture up full screen?
Let me stop sharing. Let me do it. Present it here again. Okay, slides and PDFs. I think that's probably what it is. Hold on.
Right on.
Hold on.
Who invited this guy? Come on.
I know, right? I thought we were set already. Hold on. I got you.
I thought so too. Come on, man.
I got you. Hold on. I think I figured out what it was. I was sharing my whole screen versus
just the one thing.
Yeah.
Now, does the Gong Studios have anything else in production?
I am not.
Those were official figures. Those are licensed. So.
Yeah.
If they'd make the rest of the Kingdom Come ones, especially I'm a sucker for Batman, but I would love that Batman, the Green Lantern, Flash would all be really good. Wonder Woman.
You know what's been a trend is
entire Alex Ross portfolio of figures. That would be
amazing.
You know what's been a trend I've noticed lately.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's giving me an invalid file. It doesn't take PNG files?
No, it would have to be like a Google slide or a PDF. Just pull up the picture, make the picture like just the picture, and then
it won't allow it because of the PNG. Let me convert it real quick. Give me a second.
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah, we can keep talking. We can keep shooting the shit. We'll skip you for now. We'll go right to Al.
Yeah, come back to me.
Okay.
All right, we'll go to Al. Al, do you want to say anything?
Basically,
you better apologize for this first.
Yeah, this one might be a little decisive and controversial, but you know what? I had to put it up here anyways because it really caused a commotion in the community, the collecting community between different line collectors. So you can go and pull it up now.
All right. Okay.
I put the CT Toys Wolverine. This is probably the best KO figure ever made. My copy, which I have here, came pretty much flawless. Really no paint issues, no joint issues. Like I said before when we talked about it, if someone just handed this to me, no box or anything, I would thought it was an official Mafex figure. I have more QC issues on other Mafex figures than I do with this one. And I mean, for the price, most people are getting it for 20 or less. This just showed the community that with companies like Hasbro that charges about $20-25, why can't they always put out good quality figures when a knockoff company can do it? And I know there's a lot of taboo, with stolen IPs and whatnot. But you know what? Mafex has been dropping the ball and lagging on reissuing this most sought after figure. As you can see on aftermarket prices, this thing is fetching $300 to $400. Crazy. If they still decide to reissue it, I'll gladly pick one up for retail. But I'm not paying $300, $400 for a figure. That won't even help.
You're not buying Ian's copy.
I am not buying Ian's copy. Which that Mafex already had made their money. Medicom had made their money on it, so buying it off a reseller doesn't help them. So if there's that thought of like my money is not going towards the company, neither is buying it off a reseller. So again, if they decide to reissue it, I'm still gonna try to get it for retail price. But with how good this figure is, if Medicom doesn't reissue it anytime soon, I won't be crying. This is a really great figure, especially at the price point. And it's got a lot, like I said, a lot of other collectors talking. If you look at Marvel Legend groups, they're buying this up because it's at that price point that that they love. None of them are usually looking to spend $50 to $100 on a figure. But with how easily you can get this and at that price, this thing is making waves in many different collecting groups. So that's why it's at my 24. Okay. I wouldn't put it any higher just because, it is a KO, it is knockoff. So I felt that, being 24 is the right spot for it.
Well, it's crazy that, I got into this in one of my videos before. The Marvel Legends people, it's kind of like with the Luke Skywalker that I just reviewed. Okay. I don't have the figure arts, but I've seen the figure arts with my own eyes multiple times. I think, to me, the Mafex is superior to that. Now, people can say that the head on the figure arts is better. That's subjective, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has a different opinion. I personally would rather a sculpted head than that face printing technology, because all around here everything's kind of brownish, and it's like raccoon eyes on Luke. To me, it's a great sculpt, don't get me wrong, but if I have the choice of the Medicom one or the figure arts one, I'm gonna go with the Medicom one. Now the cape, it's not even up for debate. The cloak is far superior. Either way, people are kind of commenting on the YouTube or in the Reddit or wherever that the figure arts one is better, the Black Series one is better. And it's like, all right, everybody has their own opinion. But if you don't have it in your hand and you can't see them both with your eyes, seeing them in a photo or seeing it in a video or seeing it in your hands, they're three totally different experiences. But if you haven't seen it or touched it or looked at it and messed around with it, you're kind of not really in a position to dismiss it. And for me, this is the point of my whole story. You don't have to gaslight. You don't have to kind of make excuses for why you don't want to buy an expensive figure. If the Black Series one is good enough for you, it's good enough for you. If the Figure Arts one is good enough for you, it's good enough for you. But you don't have to tear something down because you don't want to spend the money to upgrade or just replace what you have.
Yeah.
And this brings us back to the Marvel Legends community, who has always shit on the Metacom stuff because essentially they're paying, $20, $25, $30 for a figure versus paying $60, $70, $100 for a figure. And they make up excuses why the Marvel Legends are superior to the Mafex stuff. And then this KO comes out for $16 and people get it. And now it's making a lot of these guys, it's making their top 10 list, like number one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's like, where did all that rhetoric go? That Marvel Legends is superior. Like all of a sudden you get a taste of what another company can do and you've changed your tune. And I don't want this to come off as a negative rant by me. That's not what I'm trying to do. But it's just simply like, don't bash something until you've actually held it, until you've actually played with it, until you've actually owned it. And then you can say, I prefer this to that or this to that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like to see all of these Marvel Legends groups with their top 10 list and the CT Toys is number 5 or number 3 or number 1, because we've all seen those lists, is insane. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
anyway,
I agree. And one other small detail I forgot to mention is they did make one improvement to the original figure, and that is a boot swivel, which I don't have the original one, but I know people talk about how there was no boot swivel on the original Metacom figure. Which that's a cool detail. I mean, a cool improvement, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Does anyone else have this figure?
I have it.
You have it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
I think it's clearly the best knockoff I've ever bought. I mean, I've had some pretty rough ones, but like I was saying, it's hard to tell unless you're really looking up close. I mean, it's got the usual knockoff issue with the knee joint where the top pops out a little bit. At least it does on mine. But other than that, it's really well done. I mean, you don't normally get little touches like the arm hair or things like that. You just get flat paint and sort of like what it's supposed to be, but it's really good. Okay. I'm still getting the reissue whenever it comes out, but this is a suitable stand-in. And I'm not usually much for bothering with suitable stand-ins, but I picked that up. It's good.
Ryan, you got this?
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, sorry. I thought you meant, do you have it? I'm going to give you my pick. So, no, I do not have CT. I'm not paying attention. I'm not buying CT.
Listen. We do have to do an intervention video because the guy right now is still scoping toys.
Yeah. Well, I just saw somebody emailed me for $125 and get a third Protector of Metropolis.
$125?
That's too much.
That's way too much.
Yeah. So somebody asked me to give them links if I find one. So I got an email. So
are you getting both?
Yeah, I'm gonna get both. I'll get the special edition, and then I have the regular edition coming from China right now.
I don't think I'm getting the special edition. My guy never got back to me.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm getting mine where I could get the special edition, but I'm gonna just stick.
Now they might have extra. You never know.
Yeah. I'm good.
It's interesting because the extra one, the brown suit, is definitely more tailored.
Let's get into that figure later. Somebody might get it today, and it might make the top 10.
There you go. Just in time.
Mine arrived in Japan.
Nice.
Whether I get it between now and the next stream, we'll see. Because somebody's gonna get the boot if I get it, and that's gonna be a shame. Anyway, Brian, do you have this figure?
No, I don't have.
Not, but I have a coworker that that I do constant trades and stuff like that with. He has it, and we've been comparing. He also has the Mafex's first issue of the comic book Spider-Man.
Okay.
Right. And yeah, from CT Toys. And I don't know. I'm a publisher. I have a small publishing company, and I've been the victim of guys taking my work and plagiarizing it. So much so that
you come from a very, very different perspective.
Yeah, exactly. So when I see knockoffs come in and they're taking the hard work and effort from someone else and just mimicking it, but putting tweaks on it, I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it because they're even though they're cheaper and this kind of stuff, and Mafex has taken their time with some of the reissues, with some of the ones that we really want. At the same time, I'm like, okay, now you're degrading all of the work and effort that Mafex has put forth in order to get to where they are with their line. You know, so I had one guy take one of my publications and send it to India to have it copied, to have it reprinted. The guy was so lazy that he didn't even, where he got the copy from, it had like the little stamped sticker for the pricing on it. He was so lazy that he sent it to India and they copied it even with that sticker on it.
Really?
Yeah. And so now when I try to sell my books, people are buying it a lot cheaper from other retailers. So I'm like, dude, now all the work that me staying up late at night and, you know, and spending my last cent on trying to get this stuff printed and doing the cover designs and typesetting and all this other stuff. Now you've taken it and recopied it, and you're making more money off of it than I am now.
Yeah. This reminds
now that
me
makes it where it's hard for me to actually reproduce it because I don't have the money that you're taking from me.
Yeah. You're in a bind.
So
this reminds me of that story. We all watched the Toys That Made Us.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what the line was, but it was a G.I. Joe. And the hand, the thumb was kind of reversed, the thumbnail or something. And some other company was reproducing the body of the figure. And they said, you stole that from us. You stole our body. And they said, no, we didn't. And they were able to prove it because the thumbnail was sort of reversed on the figure, some weird error that luckily played into them being able to prove it in court. Does anybody remember this story?
Yeah.
Vaguely, yeah.
It's a well-known company. I can't
remember what it was. Yeah. Remco or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Remco.
It might have been Remco, yeah. Now, let me chime in. I have the figure, but I don't have the figure, meaning the CT Wolverine. My kids got them for Christmas. Now, my kids are 4, 6, and 9. They are not. I bought my kids a couple years ago. I got them Spider-Man 185, and they broke the pegs off within hours. I'm not spending that kind of money for them to get, a legit figure. Now, they do love the Wolverine and Deadpool movie, and they wanted Wolverines, and finding a Wolverine here before Christmas was impossible. So I ended up buying these. And I don't have the same experience as Al. The inside arms have yellow paint kind of rubbed off on them. And the paint on the torso and the paint on the legs are a different shade of yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So my figures, or my kids' figures, are very different than what Al is saying. So, there's different batches. There's different, different ways that each figure leaves the factory. I didn't get one for myself. I'm waiting for the legit version.
Yeah.
But the ones that my kids did get, it's good enough for them. They can't see the issue because they don't have the same eyes I do. They're not looking for things like that. But if I got that figure, I would not ever say that I would not be able to distinguish between the CT and the Mafex, because for me, the ones that are in this house, they're very noticeable.
Yeah, and that's always a risk with KOs in general, because we might bash on Medicom for bad QC, but I mean these guys, who knows what their QC really is, So I have one of my cousins. He bought 2 copies of the CT Wolverine. One was perfect. The other one had a leg that wouldn't stay on. So yeah, so that's the risk you gotta gamble with, if you're buying these.
So let me just address Albert. So, he made a good point, and I said it to him. With all due respect, didn't you just say that you didn't have the figure arts but preferred the Mafex? I think you need to buy both just to be sure. I toyed with buying the figure arts. And if it wasn't Christmas, if all my money wasn't going to other things, I probably would. But I have seen the opened version of the Luke multiple times in multiple stores over the many, many months this year. It's not like I'm just seeing it in the package, which is the case that a lot of people have when they see these figure arts figures. In Tokyo, stores, department stores, electronic stores that sell figures, they take them out of the box and they have displays of them and they show them. So you can see what the figure looks like outside of its prison box. So I have seen the figure. I do know what it looks like. I've looked at it and I've inspected it, and it looks like a great figure. Don't get me wrong. But my point was, everyone who's passing judgment on the Luke, nobody has seen that in person. Nobody. Yeah. Because I got it and I reviewed it the day before it officially releases. So that's kind of the point I was making. Like, if you don't see it with your own eyes, it's kind of hard to make those kind of, passing judgments. That's all. But you made a great point. Absolutely. Great point. Okay. So Brian's stuff kind of appears and disappears. we'll pass on him one more time. We'll give
pass on him one more time.
One more opportunity. We're gonna go now next with the collector. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's wake him up from his hunting.
So this is, you guys, I'm gonna give you some clues, see if you guys can figure this out. It's 7 48/100ths of an inch tall. It's made of plastic, highly detailed, fully articulated, and it's from Batman series. What is it?
Batmobile.
No,
it's
Bane. It's Bane.
Come on, dude! You didn't even give us time to think about it.
Oh, come on, that was enough. 30 seconds is enough.
All right.
So,
are you gonna show us your figure?
Yeah, I'll show you guys the figure.
In the slide?
I got a slide too.
All right.
Here's my inspiration right here. So he's trying to figure out why he's 24, but a couple things about him. One, I'm glad that Mafex made a larger figure because a lot of their figures are about the same size. So highly detailed. The only negatives I would say is the seams on the side, the face swaps.
Yeah,
kind of bad. But I wish he would be a little bit larger, because if you compare him with other figures, I mean, he's about he's not that much taller. He's bigger, but I wish he was a little bit, even bigger. So, but I love when companies do things that are different. So this is a great step forward for Mafex or Mafex, whatever you want to call him. Hopefully Doomsday will be a little bit bigger, right? A lot bigger, actually. But that's my number 24 is Bane.
Where's the slide?
It's the next. Oh, don't you have control?
No, you do.
Okay, there you go. So 24 right there. Nightfall Batman. A lot of people were putting Nightfall Batman in their top, 10. So
not this guy. Not this guy.
Of course not you. You found the negative with it, but I really like both of them, but Bane is way better, I think, than Batman. So if you don't have Bane,
Yeah.
tough, right? He's not available anymore. So
No. So so Doth, not benevolent. I'll keep an eye out for you if I see him. He is sold out. I haven't seen one in a while, but I'll keep an eye out. I'll let you know if I see it. What are we talking about here, Al?
Oh, Kindred was asking about the price point on Bane. So I was saying it was about 65-ish, I believe, on import sites. I think I paid about 65-ish.
Yeah, he wasn't that much more than a regular release.
Yeah, he wasn't. And most places, I think like Big Bag Toy Store was about 100, 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right, Brian, we got to go to you, my man. Come on, are you ready?
I know. I'm having it installed.
All right, just grab your figure and show us your figure. Go grab him.
Oh.
This guy.
It's we got the technical difficulties every stream, right?
Right, every stream.
Where's the fun with it going easy?
Yeah, like the old guys talking about toys. When is this thing here? All right.
Get off my lawn.
All right. So go ahead. Number 24.
All right. Here
Spotlight's on you. Oh, I see it. There it is.
Oh, okay.
That's a great cape.
Yeah, that cape is great.
This is in comparison to this.
Wow.
Is that the 2-pack Doctor Strange?
Oh, that's the soft good cape you were talking about. Yeah,
This is a soft good cape. No, this came as a single.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this came as a single. So I mean, the head sculpt and articulation and everything is really nice, but that cape, oh my god!
Yeah, night and day.
Night and day. So this thing can drape easily, no problems.
Yeah, that's nice. Looking like a Mafex Doctor Strange right there.
Right.
So you
That's right. Hopefully we get one.
Yeah.
You picked this up from that seller on eBay.
Yeah, and I'll put their information in the chat there. But it's amazing, guys. If you go to these guys, they have really great soft goods.
What was the price range of this cape?
This cape ran in the low 20s.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Low 20s. You would expect this to be like a $40 cape or something along those lines. No, not at all.
The collar bends too. That's really nice.
Yeah. So I was so amazed with it. I said I got to add this in, man. I'll put it at the back, but I got to add it in there.
And rightly so. That thing is kick-ass. I like it.
So what do you like more? Do you like the figure more or the cape?
I like both. With the cape, it's like it gives that accent, to the figure that normally would not be there. At this point, I pulled off the cone cape.
Mm-hmm.
I actually super glued this down, so I can't remove it.
Okay.
But I mean, you can see, man. Look how it holds itself up. Even in the
that's
air.
great.
Yeah.
That's great. So how many wires are in that cape?
You have the bottom, sides, and there are some small wires in the collar that allow for this to go, but they have something in the actual collar here that makes it flexible, but you can't feel a wire there. It's amazing.
Is it a different material?
It's some type of it's some type of different material. Look at that, how it folds back.
Yeah.
If you guys can see it,
yeah. Is it like bendy material or is it?
It's like a bendy material. See, I can even flex it down just a little bit,
and it straightens out again.
Huh. That's awesome.
Wow.
Right.
I want to invest in this company.
Within the $20 range. This is amazing.
Yeah. All right. So answer this question for me. If you didn't have this cape, where would this Doctor Strange rate?
The buck is better than the original Doctor Strange comic figure that was released back with the Toy Biz days. But this comes with all of this. So
All
we got three different head sculpts. We got the basic effect that you get, but it comes with the axe. Comes with an extra pair of hands. It comes with a staff. So if I was to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it a really strong 8.5.
Okay.
Really strong 8.5.
Nice. Cool. Now you better get number 23 all set up because it looks like you're gonna have to grab them all.
Come around to me. I'm getting my Adobe set up here. It's a new computer, so I didn't know what files had to what format the files had to be in. So there we go. But we'll get it straightened out. Thanks, guys.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So now we're moving on. We've gone through everybody, so now we're on to 23. So I'll start again. I won't do any kind of surprises. It's a hot toy. It's a hot toy that I got recently. I know a lot of people aren't happy with it, but for me, aesthetically, it's incredible, and it does exactly what I want it to do. So for me, I have the Imposter Batman Joker, the Batman Imposter Joker. I got this 50% off from Toy Sapiens.
Ooh. Not
gonna say no to that.
Yeah.
I would show it to you. It's actually right here next to me, but I have him opened. I have his cape open, and I have the grenades on it. And moving it around a little bit, those grenades are quite easy to kind of come out. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to show you the actual figure, but it's really, really nice. I have it in that pose. That's the only pose I would want. It nails it, and I'm super happy with it. Again, 1/6 versus 1/12, they're entirely different things. They're for entirely different reasons that you collect and do things. My 1/12 stuff, I'll pose. I'll do all kinds of, settings and dioramas and whatnot. But my 1/6 stuff, it's basically, here he is, there he goes, and close the glass, and, they're there, and they won't change ever again. So that's why I love 1/12, because I can move my stuff. I can, do them in different poses all the time, and they're more dynamic. But in terms of just aesthetics, this figure is so cool. It's so great. I've been wanting to buy it since I first saw it in person at Toy Sapiens during an event. And I didn't like the price because it's rooted hair. So I didn't like the price, and I held off. And then all of a sudden, the end of last month, I think, I got an email that Toy Sapiens sent out saying that, you could get a 50% off coupon for this list of figures. And they were all relatively new figures, like, 000. So I ended up grabbing this, and I'm very, very happy that I did. I try to collect Jokers, Batman, and Spider-Man. I try to get as many as I can. I'm not going to get all of them, but as many as I can for different looks, I try to get them. And so this kind of fits into my Joker display or motif. Anybody have this?
No, well,
no.
I wanted it, but you said you couldn't get it for me.
I could only get one.
Yeah.
You could only get one.
I think the reason why most collectors weren't happy with it was because it came out before the actual Dark Knight Purple Coat Joker. If that one had came out first, then no one would have really complained about this.
Well, so this one, the suit is a kind of rubbery suit, and if you try to move him down, the suit kind of bunches up a bit. It's not
Yeah.
great for posing at all. At all. So you're kind of limited to just a couple of really decent poses. But it fits what I want, you know, like I like the look because when I don't have the new Joker yet. When I get that one, I'll have him in a very totally different display look. I can have the grenades with the, you know, holding the trigger. I can have that with this. It looks kind of different. It looks kind of cool. But it allows me to have different looks and different display settings that I want with my Jokers. I don't want them all looking the same, you know. So, but yeah, I understand why people don't like it. I totally get it.
It's the same.
But aesthetically, it's so nice.
It's the same suit as the new one, the Dark Knight Rises Batman Armory.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw a video.
Okay.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah. Now, if this were half off, I'm sure most of you would get it. Not Jason, because he doesn't do it. Brian, do you collect 1/6?
I do not. Okay. I'm strictly 112 right now. It's easier
Only
to hide. It's easier to hide when it's 112.
3 3/4 inch, nothing.
No, 112. Okay. Period. Sometimes I'll get some. How I think the SH figure arts are considered to be the true 112 on certain levels. So I'll go a little bit lower, like with those. And that line has actually been fluctuating with their sizes here recently. They're actually getting a little bigger. Yeah, they're actually getting a little bigger.
Well, they kind of realize they're getting left out. Like people want to match up different lines.
That new Deadpool. I saw a comparison with Isaac Wong toys. That new Deadpool's beefier and a little bit taller.
Really?
The first one. Yeah. For the fig works.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, he posted pictures last night for me. Yeah, it was great. All right, so that's my number 23. Jason, you are next. You ready to go?
Sure. This one was just released and was a bit of a surprise to me, but oh man, I don't know what it is about it. I'm just super enamored with this one. It's the Figura Obscura for the year. It's a Ghost of Christmas Past. It's just really cool. All the clothes are wired. The hem of the dress is wired. The sash tie is wired. It's Figura Obscura, so it's not super articulated. You're not going to get a whole ton out of it for that, but for paint and everything else, it's just super cool. You get multiple faces, so you get kind of a transition face is the one there on the left and more on the right. They give you a secret head like they normally do with the other ones, which I won't spoil for anyone who wants to get it. But I don't know. I love the holiday stuff, and this one's just it's so got that ethereal vibe. I'll try and hold it up, but this one didn't have a stand, so prone to falling down. But if you can see,
oh, that's nice.
And they painted the inside of the crown there to look like it's glowing. It's got crystals on the front and a little bit of green detail holding the holly leaf and the bell. It's just a cool piece. I'm assuming that for the following years they'll come out with Christmas Present and Christmas Future, which ought to be pretty cool to look at. So
Christmas Future will be great.
Right. So anyway, that's what I'm hoping for. But this one I saw it and I was like, sure, I'll get it. But it's really a bit captivating, so I'm enjoying it.
Okay, cool. I got it, but I haven't received it yet. It got shipped to my buddy. So
gotcha. It's fun.
Cool.
Again, it's not one where you're going to put it into all kinds of crazy poses. It's just not that.
Yeah, I'm working on a Christmas shelf. I've got 1/6 Christmas stuff. Now I kind of need to work on my 1/12 Christmas stuff.
Nice.
Did you get it shipped to your buddy at the base, or is it locally here in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So nice. Not too bad. Not too far then.
Yeah. He hasn't told me if he's gotten it yet, so I got to check the shipping. I got to check the tracking.
Yeah.
I got this, and I got the Father Christmas one. So I hadn't gotten the Father Christmas, so I got it. I got them together. They were on sale together. Now Ryan's got this.
Yeah, the thing about the figure obscura, they give you a nice dial piece too.
Yeah.
And they're not overpriced.
Oh yeah.
So the only thing you got to be careful about is them falling off a shelf. They will break. But I have her on my bookshelves next to my books. So I think my plan will be down the road, just put them in my library that I have. So, but I have Father Christmas.
Yeah.
I think I got all of them, but 2. So I need to backtrack on some. But the dial pieces are pretty sweet. I mean, they're real nice.
Yeah, they do it up well. There's always a bunch of extra accessories if you want to use them or not.
Yeah.
And the Dio background is really nice. It's another one of those where it's always nice to get. I know no one's keeping the boxes, but it's nice to get something that's packaged well and that shows somebody cared to do it nicely.
Well, I accidentally threw away my Frankenstein the Creature box.
Did you?
But I have the little, the background magnetic thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on back to Brian. You ready?
Yeah.
Yes, I am ready.
All right, now I got your Strange right there.
Hold on, let's pull up the next one here.
You got to change it. Go ahead.
Okay.
I like that you glued the Aya Agamotto back on. That's
because it started floating a little bit, and I said I'm not planning on removing this. Let me glue it on.
That is an all-in move right there. I like it.
No doubt. Okay, here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Okay. So the MCU failed us, but for comic lovers, we'll never come up short in relation to this character. So
are we guessing?
Yeah, you guys have any idea?
I'm gonna guess She-Hulk.
That's a good guess.
First thing that came to mind.
I have no idea.
No.
All right. So we're talking about Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, damn! Yeah. That's I was close to the green and the purple though.
That was pretty close.
Wait, was it Oh yeah, you said
no. We don't see it yet. You haven't changed it.
I changed it in my settings here. Can you drop it and re-add it, or drop my presenting?
Yeah. You got them in your hand?
Hold on. It should show up here. Hold on. Let's try it one more time.
And Ryan, you're right about that Figura Obscura though. My Santa falls over like every 10 seconds.
Yeah, I have him on my shelf. I'm using his little staff.
It's staff, right?
You got to push him back in the bookshelf. The Mask of Red Death is fine.
No.
Now.
Yeah.
No.
This is so weird.
My problem is my son put all my Mythic Legions on the very top, and they just tumbled.
Oh.
Stuff broke. It was awful.
Hold on.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
You have the second one. All right.
There's 3
good
good ones.
the Comic King. Okay, the one that was announced in the summer. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an amazing figure, guys.
Yeah.
Amazing figure. I mean, the figure itself is actually a reissue. It gives a couple of different face sculpts, and it gives the hover chair, which is amazing. I mean, I added. I guess I can add Corsair in there as well with his tiger.
Yeah.
I'll drop it to that'll be my 23 Kang, and Corsair will be my 22.
Yeah.
But yes, it's an amazing figure. I was really impressed with it. The hover chair is massive. It sits up pretty high. I think I have. Let me see. I'll just show it to you guys real quick. Right here.
Ryan, did you get this one, Ryan?
No, I wanted to, but I thought he would go down in price. But I'm just looking at it right now. Yeah,
famous last collector world.
Yeah, and I forgot about it. Problem is, you want multiples, right? I mean,
wow, that thing's huge.
I mean, you do, but
yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy sits up pretty. It's pretty nice.
That is awesome.
Now, is there anywhere you can put fishing line through it to hang it?
No. I mean, you could probably catch it from here.
Yeah.
And just let it drift like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it comes apart.
Oh, okay.
It comes apart several different little areas here, but
yeah,
if you're gonna hang it like that, all you do is pull it, just run it along the back.
Yeah.
And it should hang.
Be hard to get the balance right on that.
Yeah, you got to get the balance about right.
Yeah.
So you probably want to have, because there's a line that's here, so you could probably do one coming through here, and then one line that just fits through the grooves right there to kind of keep it stable.
Huh. Yeah, if you do like I used to do with hanging models and stuff, if you do 2 separate lines and bring them together up top, that would probably work.
Yep.
It's always that moment where it balanced perfectly and then just
yeah.
That's right.
All right, cool.
That's great.
So we'll go to Al. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, we'll throw you in.
I'll say, I guess so. Do I have to give any hints or just go straight to it?
No, we'll just get into it. We'll just go.
All right.
Beautiful.
I know Kindred in the chat will love this one. Number 23, I have the Mafex Winter Soldier. It's a really great figure. I felt bad at like rating him this low. The only reason why I rated him this low is the lack of accessories. He only comes with, Captain America's shield, which you can recreate that famous catching the shield when it's thrown at him pose, and he comes with 2 knives. That's it. Winter Soldier, we all know he's that gun guy with multiple different types of guns. He used them in the movies, the comics, whatever. But that's the only reason why I didn't have him much higher, because of the lack of accessories. See, I got the 2 knives on him. A third-party company does make some accessories, an accessory kit for him that are kind of like Winter Soldier specific. It comes with the book, some blood effects, different types of guns, the 50 cal. I was gonna pose him with a gun, but I didn't want to cheat that much and make him look a little bit different from what would come out of the box. But overall, the sculpt is great. And if you look back at my slide, he comes with 3 different head sculpts. The fully mask with the goggles on, with just the mask, and also the Bucky Barnes head with no mask or no goggles. The detail on this is amazing. I think it's probably one of the better sculpted Mafex releases for the year, but it's just that lack of accessories that kept them from being any higher. But still, if you're a Winter Soldier fan, a Captain America fan, or a fan of the movie, this is definitely a must pick up. And most 112 guns will work with him. I had some of my Terminator guns that I had him posed up with, and if you're really a stickler for movie accuracy, go pick up that kit. It's about, I think Jason, you have it, right?
Yeah, it's like $30. It's the GPO1 kit. Actually, I bought 2. I bought the GPO1 kit, and because I use them for multiple Winter Soldiers, but I also got the it's the Rebel Tech one.
Oh yeah, they make a kit for
and
that.
That has some stuff in there too, but mostly that GPO1 should cover most of your figures. It's got something for everybody in there. It's really cool stuff.
Yeah. This is, I'd still say it's a definite pickup again for Winter Soldier fans and fans of the MCU. Definitely a really strong sculpted figure. It's just that lack of accessories.
Yeah, that made my ranking of this fall really far down because it just comes with the two knives. That's, that's inexcusable for the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because Marvel was doing that weird thing where they're blaming action figures and comic books and everything else for gun violence, which is just stupid.
Well, this is going back all the way to the 50s. That's why the comic code is out, right? Because they blame comics for all kinds of
I didn't know Marvel did it. I know DC was on it because a lot of their figures weren't coming with guns for years.
Yeah. You don't want guns in your figures, don't put them in the movies.
Right.
Yeah.
If that's your policy, then make it a full policy, right?
It's a weird example to set for
Yep.
a character that everyone already associates with guns.
Yeah.
And it's for adult collectors. I mean, what the heck? These are not like, something, in a kiddie store or something,
What's funny is a lot of like the other figures that are more, aimed for kids, like Marvel Legends per se, those come with guns.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Mafex don't.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Cobra Commander with the hood, right? It's just these stupid policies that essentially goes back to one person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Making these ridiculous policy decisions that, just defy logic.
Yeah.
But it is a great figure. For me, it just slipped down because of the lack of accessories. I couldn't put it higher than where I have it. All right.
Yep,
You
that's
ready?
my 23.
Yeah, you ready, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So
Okay, so my number 23 is 000. So when he was announced, I think he was a limited, like 2,000 units or 2,500 units available, which was really cool because he's coming from the comics with Dr. Aphra and Vader series, and he has BT1 next to him. The paint on him is great. Everything about him is awesome. Limited. I like the limited version too. And I don't think they're going to be reissuing him. So that's one thing with Hot Toys I don't like is all these reissues.
It's still available at Toy Sapiens.
Probably for half off too. You better grab it.
It was available for half off. It was. I didn't get it because I already had it.
I'll be honest with you. You put him up against the C-3PO Return of Jedi, he looks as good. I mean, he holds his own. Then BT1, I have him coming hopefully next week. I just paid my last payment. So those two together will be great. Now, Hot Toys screwed up, though. Why they made 000 limited was stupid because BT1 is not limited. But those two characters are great. So if you don't know anything about him, he specializes in torture. So, I mean, he's an evil droid. So he made my top 24 at number 23. Now, no articulation or anything on him.
Well, you can move the arms.
Yeah. And
Move
his
the
eyes
head.
light up.
Yeah, I
Especially
thought
him.
him. I was considering getting it with my 50% off, but I already had it.
Yeah.
So, and I really wanted that Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to my number 22. Mine is also another Hot Toys. I know that I think Mr. Mom, I didn't see all of his video, but Mr. Mom did a worst of 2024 with some Hot Toys. And I think this figure made his list.
Padmé? Yeah.
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 Padmé.
Yep.
Yeah. I like Padmé. I think it's a really good figure. I like the accessories that it comes with. I like that kind of, head thing that she has. I think the face sculpt is really good. I'm happy with it. You can't have a prequel collection of figures without having Padmé. So when I got it, I was very happy. I'm more happy with this than the Anakin. I think the Anakin, there were some issues there. And same with the Mace Windu. There were some issues there. But I think for most of the figures that came out for the Attack of the Clones anniversary, I think this is, in terms of actual figures, characters, this one was probably the better one. So this was my 22. I like it. I like it a lot. Who else got this?
I have her.
You guys like it?
Yeah, I think she looks fine. I mean, I saw a lot of hate for her, but
Yeah, I don't get it.
look at her straight on. She doesn't look bad, but how close up do you get to a hot toy?
Yeah.
I mean,
with a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought she looked spot on, personally.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
She looks right to me. Yeah.
All right.
I think one of the hates though that she was also getting was they couldn't recreate the battle damage look with her.
The mid
Unless
range.
you- unless-
Like
Yeah.
you have to take the clothes off. Like come on.
Well, that's what everybody wants. They want her with
Then
scratches
get the
all
figure
over.
arts, right? Get the figure arts. if you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Wait a second, they have that?
Figure arts?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was a waffle. We
Oh, I
waffled
don't-
it once.
I waffled that
Robert
one,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, her outfit all ripped up and everything.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's one of their best Star Wars figures ever. That,
I'm
that
guessing
Padmé.
Ian won it.
No, this is the paid waffle.
Yeah.
Ian doesn't win the paid ones. He only wins the free ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I feel better about that then.
Yeah.
All right. Jason, you good?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Jason's
So-
number 22.
This one was my second Mezco. I know it's a bit polarizing. People either really kind of dug it or people really, really did not. I love it. I think it's really cool. As usual, comes with a ton of accessories. I know everyone talked about the ab crunch and all, but you can get him down in there and grabbing onto the glider. Glider is really sweet. I think you can either have it flying or hovering. And comes with the Norman Osborn head. I stole that pose off somebody, but it looks pretty cool. I guess the only real concerns for this one are like with any of the other soft goods, like with Spider-Man, is that the vinyl is it going to last? Is it going to crack? But I felt it was worth it to me. And I like that ghost grenade. So that one made 22 for me.
I totally forgot about him. I'm staring right at him.
Right?
He's
That's the way
behind,
I kept making the list, and I'm looking around the room, and I'm like, oh, I forgot that one.
he's on my bookshelf in front of all my Stan Lee comics.
Freestanding or on the glider?
Yeah. Huh?
Freestanding or on the glider?
Here, I'll show you. I got to put you on stop cam for a second.
Yeah, I keep mine like that third one.
Now, Brian, do you have yours teed up for next?
Oh,
One more time.
yes, sir. Let me see. Yeah, that's an amazing figure, man. That's my go-to Green Goblin.
It's awesome.
I love most of my daggone figures, and it'll be hard for me to, even figure out where I would even play. A lot of these, I'm like, I'm just throwing them out there, but I mean, they could fit into the next wave that we're looking at just as easily as they would this one for the most part,
Yeah.
Yep, that's an amazing figure, man.
That's the problem I had putting these lists together. Is my motto is I buy what I love and I don't buy stuff just to get it. So when it came down to a list, I'm like, how do I put them in order? I'm assuming that's like people with kids. How do you pick one?
Oh, you can. You can.
Jason, I don't know if you've seen our messages about it, but one thing I'd recommend with like the soft goods, especially like that pleather vinyl 303 wipes.
You good, Brian?
Yeah.
Huh?
You got your next one lined up?
Yeah.
Thanks, Al.
One second. Let me pull it up here.
Yeah, well, we'll talk later about it.
All right. While Brian's doing that, we'll go to Al. Al, you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay.
This one it just came in earlier today. I figured to make it, but this Marvel Legends Ghost Rider cracked my top 24. This is what Hasbro is doing with their anniversary figures, which this one is like the 85th Marvel anniversary. It's like they put the same amount of quality work into this, like the classified line. This figure is awesome. Have it right here. love Ghost Rider. I'm actually more of a Danny Ketch Ghost Rider fan versus I know a lot of people love Johnny Blaze, but I prefer the Danny Ketch design, that really like grungy 90s look. This is the Ghost Rider I was a big fan of, and he was a constant guest on the 90s Marvel cartoons like Fantastic Four. This is the figure or the Ghost Rider I kind of grew up with. Also, if you're a Marvel versus Capcom fan, this is the Ghost Rider that is in Marvel versus Capcom 3. But I love it. I love the translucent plastic used to simulate the flames. He does come, if you see the picture on the left, he does have like flames that he could stand on to make it look like, he's burning rubber with flames. But yeah, this one, my number 22, I do wish he did come with an alternate burning head that previous Ghost Rider figures have come with. But from what I saw online, if you do have that head, it is swappable. But yeah, so this is my number 22.
Okay. We lost Brian, so we'll go right to Ryan. You good, Ryan?
Yeah.
Come back, Brian.
Okay, number 22. En español es 22. I don't know if that's 22 in Spanish. I have no idea what this is. Let's go with this slide. Mace Windu. Everybody wanted Mace Windu. Now, I heard Robert say something about his sculpt. Yeah, it's not all there, but man, we finally got Mace.
Yeah.
You have to have him. If you don't have him, then you're committing a sin.
I got the Mace and I passed on the Clone Wars Obi-Wan.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I could only get one.
Yeah, so Star Wars, it is getting deep. So I collect clones too. And they're just dropping so much stuff, guys. Like my New Year's resolution I have to get strict on my buying purchases. And I don't know what that means, but I'm trying my best. And like I was telling Robert and some other guys, I was like, man, I have to make changes because the collecting is pretty deep. Like Brian said, it's expensive. It's insane. Like I buy over $100 worth of books. Now this is the Catwoman I want. Look at that. Woo.
Yeah, I got that issue.
Yeah, you have. I just buy books. I don't even read the books. I just buy them. And then when I do read them, I've already said this. I fall asleep all the time. I don't know if it's because my age or what, but I fall asleep.
It's the shirt. It's the smell of the shirt knocking you out.
Yeah, I don't stink that bad. But Mace Windu, that's awesome. That's an awesome hot toys. You got to have him. Again, he's not going to get rooted version anytime soon. So I think we're okay. Right?
Eyebrows might be rooted.
Eyebrows, yeah.
Eyebrows.
But he's great, man. You got to have him. If you collect Star Wars, you must have him. So
see, I still need this one. I did the opposite of Robert. I passed on this one for the Clone Wars Obi-Wan. So,
I needed a Mace. I already have 4, 5, 6 Obi-Wans.
But hey, do you have the do you have Anakin Clone Wars? Well, he's up. I can't zoom in.
Yeah.
See that workout area back there? I'm gonna take that down. No need for that. I've given up hope. I haven't lifted weights in like 15, 20 years. 20. Last time I lifted weights, I went to surgery for a hernia. How much that cost? It's insane.
10 Hot Toys.
Yeah,
I got the Stap with it.
Yeah,
I got the Stap one. Did you get the Stap?
What now?
The Stap, the Clone Anakin Stap.
Oh yeah, I have it all. ATRT. I just got notice that's going to come in March. So
yeah. All right, let's keep going. We're wasting time.
Okay.
You ready, Brian?
Yeah.
All right.
You see mine up there?
No, it's not there. So grab your figure and let's go.
Jeez.
What the heck is going on here? It's several files. I don't know
put it on a
Should I leave only one file there?
You had 2 files that you had before, but I couldn't move them, so they weren't slides. They weren't PDF slides. it seemed to just be your PNG files.
It's giving me as a guest user, you can upload up to 2 slide decks. Please log in and sign up for free upload.
Okay, but you can still present one because when you left, they left with you.
And I'm trying to present that one. This is so weird. This is so weird.
Are you using Google Slides?
I'm just adding. It gives the option for your computer to present. And then I go to the folder and launch, and it gives me that message now. It wasn't giving me that message before.
So again, do you have the figure close by?
You know what? Let's do this.
There he is.
Ooh.
There
Is
we
that
go.
Scar?
This is Scar.
Scar.
MCU
Wow.
Scar.
That's nice.
Nice.
Comes with a separate head sculpt.
He's got that vampire head.
Right. Yeah, this is the calm head. This is the calm head. So here's a full 360 here.
That looks great.
I think this was an anniversary figure too, so of course Hasbro was going to put in the work for this.
Oh yeah. I mean, and he has the butterfly, so those arms come all the way back.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And he comes with fisted hands along with 2 weapons and an additional head sculpt, as we showed. He's actually a beautiful figure. I got him because I'm like, I gotta get Banner's son. I got him. I'm not totally into the character. I don't know much about him other than, him being Hulk's son and the travesty that the MCU put up in She-Hulk. But
Yeah.
so hopefully they don't represent that craziness in there anymore. But yeah, this is a beautiful figure, guys. Beautiful figure.
Okay. Excellent. All right, let's keep this gravy train rolling. So what number are we at now? 21, right?
21.
All right. So my 21, I'm going with 1/12 scale.
Oh yeah,
I got my Spider-Punk.
Okay, he's gonna be on my next list.
This is a great figure.
Yeah, he is.
Unfortunately, I have to mix up 1/12 and 1/6. So this guy made it. He's a great figure. Comes with a lot of accessories. Very dynamic posing. Such a really, really nice figure. And I know that Ian just got the Indian Spider-Man.
Yep.
Oh,
So
cool. It's out now?
Came in?
it came in. So I can't buy my stuff through them. Or I haven't been able to buy my stuff through the Tamashii web because they won't take. They say they won't take a debit card, but then they say they do, and then they say they don't. And every method that I try to use to buy stuff, it just doesn't work. So I end up having to buy it through like Amazon USA or BBTS or something. So I have to wait as long as most of you guys do. But this figure, this was retail. This was a great figure. When it came out, I was very, very excited for it. I didn't do a review. People kept asking me to do a review. I didn't do a review because there had already been a couple of reviews out there. But this is a really great figure. If you haven't grabbed this figure yet, I think you can probably still get it retail some places. Don't miss out on it. It's really great. And it seems like Figure Watts is doing the entire line.
For sure.
So, they have the Peter B. Parker with Mayday. They have that Indian Spider-Man. They just did the Spider Noir. So there's a lot of great figures coming out. You don't want to have holes in your collection when you don't need to, right? So this is still available. Grab it. Don't miss out. This is my number 21. All right.
Hit me.
Everyone have this?
Yes.
Yes. A beautiful figure.
Al looks like he doesn't.
I can't.
I haven't got him yet. I can
read your face, Al.
I do want him though. I do want him for sure.
Come on, man. As soon as this stream is over, get him. All right. So we're moving.
All these invoices are hitting me though.
Yeah, we're moving.
I know. I'm the same way, bro.
They're all
Jason's up. Jason's number 21.
Well, I am also a huge Ghost Rider fan. So, I don't collect a whole lot of Marvel Legends, but I love Ghost Rider, and I thought they really knocked it out of the park with this one. I actually did grow up more a Johnny Blaze fan, so I'm hoping to get that version. But man, this one's been sitting on my desk since the day it showed up, which doesn't normally happen with my stuff. So I love the wheelie effect. It's just cool.
Yeah,
not much more I can add that Al didn't already say. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so we'll go to Al then. Al, you ready?
Yes. Number 21. Right. So,
you good?
Yeah, I'm good. So my number 21, I have to, just as Jason said, this is the first year I bought Marvel Legends since the first Hasbro wave. I actually got out of collecting mainly because when Hasbro took over from Toy Biz, I was huge on the Toy Biz lines from the Spider-Man classics, all the Marvel Legends. But once Hasbro took over, Hasbro's first couple of years were bad, really bad. And it just kind of got me from collecting figures, getting out of collecting figures altogether. So this is the first year where I really got, started buying a few more Legends. And this Astonishing Wolverine, again, as I said earlier, they seem to just put in all the work on their anniversary figures. So this is another 85th anniversary figure. This is hands down the best Wolverine I think they've ever made. This is from his early 2000s costume when they came out with Astonishing X-Men, along with the New Avengers.
Josh Whedon's room.
Yep. The claws are actually really good. They're not as hard as Mafex claws, but they use this plastic where you don't have to worry about the claws getting bent like the old Hasbro and Toy Biz.
Oh,
figures.
Lord, that was so terrible.
Yeah, it's like you have one claw going this way and one claw going that way. No, this is. Let me see. Let me see. It's pretty solid.
Hold on now.
Oh, it's pretty solid. Just brushing along it. There's also Hasbro's notorious for that old school waist. That crunch, ab crunch. This one still has it, but it's not as noticeable, and they also added a ball joint at the top. So Hasbro's putting in some work on some of these figures. Hands down, I think
everybody else.
Yeah, finally, they got the nice butterfly joints. I actually might think this is better than the Tiger Stripe Mafex Wolverine because
shut up. Shut up.
I mean, when you factor in the absurd rate clause and that weird Tiger Stripe shoulder, I'm
gonna
mute your mic.
You're doing too much now, bro.
Yeah. You're drunk.
But I'll still it's a good figure. No, it really is a great figure.
It's a great figure.
If you did that thing with the claws on the old ones, they'd just be everywhere.
Yeah. No, I mean, Mafex needs to come out with an Astonishing Wolverine because I feel like this is probably, everyone knows Tiger Stripe and the brown suit costume. Of course, those will always forever be iconic, but this, I'd say, is the best, more modern Wolverine costume. And, the movie follows it. It's very close to the Astonishing costume, but yeah, also comes a pretty good Logan head sculpt. This is actually a really good head sculpt for Hasbro. But
really
for
nice.
For $25, this is a really great figure.
Yeah. And for me, that's like if you were to do price comparison with quality versus the CT stuff. I would choose the Marvel Legends has really picked up their game, and I'm not even playing their stuff. The quality of some of their stuff you can't get around.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with Hasbro. You see what they can do with like with this Astonishing Wolverine, $25, but then they come out with another wave. And it's like, where'd you guys go? You guys took like 10 steps forward and then like 20 steps back on some of these.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's right. But I think every line does that, though. Even Mafex is the same way. I think SH Figure Arts is the same way. You'll get one or a couple figures or a set. You're like, oh my God, there's no way that they could ever screw up anything else in life. Then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what is this trash you guys just presented us? I don't even understand.
Yeah, no, it's for sure. Like, you know, no company's perfect, and you know they'll have their hits and their duds every year. But Hasbro, it's just they're so, and that's why they made our top 3 company and our top 3 worst company, because they're all over the place. You know.
Agreed.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Okay, my number 21 might be top 10 for a lot of people, but for me, it's 21. It's Daredevil.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's my best building.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
No, they didn't even give me a baton.
That's a great pose. That's a great pose.
Thank you.
It is a great pose.
Well, you know, people think I'm not a great poser, but man, I'll tell you what, I can pose them. No, I look at it like a comic cover, and I'll try to get an idea, or I'll look at other, their promos. But that is my number 21. So heck of a figure, love it. I mean, when you pose this, you feel like you're posing a Spider-Man, right? So. Yeah. And it's way better than the Marvel Legends I had of Daredevil. Now I don't have any, recent ones, but way better than
not what the Marvel Legends guys will tell you.
Well, I had to put my old Daredevil leaning up against a book just to get him to stand. So, yeah, I mean, heck of a figure. The only thing makes me mad is that whole one hand not having it punched through.
Oh, you had that? Yeah, you had a bad defect.
I mean, it had like a little crevice in it, but I don't know if that's the problem, but I don't know. But great figure. But sorry, guys, he's 21. You got another one? Dang.
So,
now, if anybody out there has a hand,
Ian's.
Oh, that's
that's.
Dang it, Rob! You said you didn't have any more.
That's Ian's.
Ian doesn't want it.
And this is Eric's.
Nice.
So I've just, I've been homebound because my kids are on holiday. So I haven't been able to, ship stuff out. I apologize, people. I'm very, very bad about that. But I do have a couple. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I get the love for this figure, but it ain't my top figure of the year. I understand people love it, but people going crazy over it. It's not the figure of the year.
I think because we've been waiting for it for so long. I
don't know. I mean, it's a great figure, but there's another figure or two that are better than it, in my opinion. All right, let's go to Brian. From Ryan to Brian.
She-Hulk, MCU.
Hey. She made the list.
Yeah, she made the list.
I guess right, but just in the wrong spot.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, she's actually a good figure. The figure is actually really nice. If I was to give it a negative, because the articulation and everything is there. If I was to give it a negative, it would probably be no alternate head sculpt.
Oh yeah, like one with the expression.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They didn't give that. If they would have did that, I think that would have put her over the top. But I mean, it's actually a really nice figure. I didn't like the show particularly, but the as far as an MCU She-Hulk, that's what we have, and this one is really nice, guys. And you can see how she scales over Banner.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about this one.
Yeah, she's a nice figure. The head sculpt, spot on. But they didn't give us any alternate in relation to it. So I mean, how are you going to rage out and you just bland look on your face? So this is all I could do in relation to doing any type of images related to it because she doesn't get mad. She's always calm.
They need to give her a lawyer outfit.
Right.
Yeah,
that would fit better with that expression, right?
Yeah.
So you see, we got Hulk. He's hulking out for the two of them, so it's all good. So that's I have her at my 21.
Good, nice. All right. Excuse me. Now we're gonna move on to number 22. I have 20. I have a figure that probably didn't make anybody's top list. Not to say that nobody doesn't know about it, but I did Mantis.
Oh, Mantis! Wow,
So
that is beautiful.
I got the Mantis specifically because I wanted the Christmas look.
Yeah.
That sweater, the candy cane, all of that. I really wanted it for my Christmas display and having it for my Guardians team because I have all the Guardians. I don't have the dog. What's his name? Cosmo?
Cosmo.
I don't have the dog, but now I have Mantis. So I have everybody. It's a really nice figure. I think the sculpt is it's better than Padme by a speck. But I like all the accessories that it comes with. And like I said, I can alternate it between the team in her regular gear. And then at Christmas, I can put it in a Christmas display. So for me, that was kind of important. I like the dynamic aspect to it. So this one made my number 20. Does anybody have this?
No, but it's a beautiful figure.
No. Okay. So it definitely did not make your top 24. All right. So anyway, we'll keep moving. This was my number 20. We'll go to Jason.
All right. Again, still a sucker for anything that says Batman on it. This one's Mezco Battinson. I know, again, people sort of had issues with this because of the orange rings around the boot, which is pretty close to movie accurate anyway. He does have it there, but it's just harder to see. But head's a tiny bit big, but otherwise it's a fun figure. The cape is really good. It's got, as usual, a mountain of Mezco accessories. I think the Battinson, I think his face sculpt is actually pretty good. Comes with all kinds of accessories. Comes with the glider bag, the squirrel suit that he had in the movie, which is a nightmare to get on and off. So I've only done it once, but I'm a fan. It comes with sticky gun, all kinds of accessories, and there's pretty good detail. I was always worried when I first started collecting Mezco about the suit bunching up, or I know a lot of people say they kind of look like just a short figure with big head, but in person I haven't found that to be an issue, at least for me. But I really dig this one.
Cool. I don't have any iteration of the Pattinson Batman in any form in my collection yet.
It's funny. When they first came out with that movie, I was like, Pattinson? Really?
Yeah.
That's who you're taking?
I think we all were.
Yeah.
I still am.
I thought it was great.
My wife made me go see that Twilight movie. I don't think I can ever.
Sure, she did.
I think one of the biggest the biggest hits at the time when they announced him is because that was supposed to be the Batfleck solo movie, and that went through like so much developmental hell, switching directors, and then Affleck drops out. That they made it this movie, which I was surprised at how good it came out.
I thought it was a really good movie, and I thought he actually captured the detective part of Batman better than maybe anybody else did.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought it was a little bit long.
Yeah, he's the goth Batman.
Yeah.
The way I looked at it, but it wasn't a bad movie.
But that scene with him and Riddler in a cell, I was like, that is exactly how Batman ought to be.
Yeah.
But that's what the Batfleck movie was supposed to be.
Yeah.
He even described this because he was writing the screenplay and everything for it. And he was saying that it was going to be based on the Arkham Asylum and Batman's Rogue Gallery. And he said it was going to go back to Batman being a detective again.
Yeah.
So I mean, they streamlined pretty much what he was gonna do anyway. I don't know. I loved Gotham, but I didn't like the Batman.
Yeah.
You know, I love all of the characters. So I tuned into the Penguin, and I loved the Penguin because it was about Gotham itself, right?
Yeah, it was a good show. Yeah,
very good show. So I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I'm not sold on the Pattinson because I'm like, I told my daughter, she was like, "Oh, he's so cute." I said, "Stop, being cute and stuff, dude." I said, if I saw somebody, I'm a stocky guy. I said, if I see somebody that small in the alley, I'm gonna knock this dude out. I'm like, what the heck? If I'm a hood, he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. Yeah, I got you. It's a great figure though, overall. It's a great figure. I like the figure.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Al. You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
All right, here's Al's number 20.
Number 20, I have Mafex Ahsoka Tano. Really great figure. I know we did our top female figures of the year on the last stream, and I was surprised at her not being the best female figure of the year. Really great. A lot of us here, we're fans of the Clone Wars, and she's a figure that debuted during the Clone Wars. And she had her first live action, I guess you could say, role with the Mandalorian show, and Rosario Dawson was a huge fan cast for many years to play her, and lo and behold, she got casted as her. I thought she did really great in the role, and it was a good live action Ahsoka. As for the figure itself, this is the one that was based on her look in the Mandalorian. Also, really great sculpt. She's pretty poseable, which you want from an Ahsoka figure. The wired robe is amazing. It's a really good quality robe.
It's a great robe.
This is a really great robe. The only reason I didn't have her much higher on my list is because I wish she came with more lightsaber effects, like how the Luke is going to come with the swooshing blades.
Yes.
I know the SH Figure Arts comes with that, so I was really hoping that this one would, but she doesn't. But still, overall, great figure. She does come with 2 sculpts as well. This is like her angry face, battle face, and then the other one's a more just neutral face. So she is my number 20.
Cool.
Nice.
Better than the figure arts. I said it. Jason don't want to hear that.
I wasn't aware if you liked the SHF one or not. Something about a robe.
Robe. Oh.
The robe was rough.
Awful. Awful. All right, we'll go to Ryan. Now, Brian, you got to tee up your next one. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm getting it up right now.
All right.
Okay.
I figured out what the issue was, so we're good.
So number 20. This could have been in my top 10, guys. I'm not kidding you. This is probably one of the best companies right now. Gridiron Studios, the mechs, the drones, they're killing it. So
I'm surprised this is not in your top 10.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't want to be a homer, but it's not for everybody. The price range is pretty high. I know Robert doesn't like how you have to use a treble bubble for these, but I mean, look at that picture on the left there. That's a Cobra snake armor.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
The one in the middle, there's a guy standing on a drone that just came out. What was it? This week, I think, right before Christmas. Then you got these lower bodies. You can buy upper bodies, but you do need treble bubbles. But the drones, you don't. So the drones, you can get upper body, different options, and then you just have to have the lower. So I got a picture, or I actually had the mech right in front of me. So take a look at this. So this is
huge.
This is a treble bubble that you had to buy. You can't even see it.
What does it weigh?
It's pretty heavy, guys. But I mean, this is $250 probably of accessories.
How many do you have?
Oh, I have, I think 7 treble bubbles. I'm gonna have to army build.
No, the accessories.
You got 7?
Yeah, and then I got them all. But
No. He's got 7 trouble bubbles.
yeah.
He
Well,
doesn't
I'm
have
gonna,
7 mechs.
I'm an army abilities. I have a lot of drones. I have the drones though. But when I saw this, you know what I said? I kind of like it without this.
Well, see, that's an homage to the first miniseries, right?
Yeah, 1983.
The massive device.
Yeah, I think it was episode 1 or 2. I can't remember.
I think it was 2 when Snake Eyes was in the cave.
Yeah.
Oh, that cave, ice cave.
What's crazy though is now that I'm thinking about it, G.I. Joe Classified was going to come out with that, but he beat him to the punch. I mean, he's putting out some good stuff, guys. So Mark, I think he's been working on that for like 4 or 5 years. So he's finally coming out with it, and his whole goal is to do mechs. So he's not going to stop.
Well,
So
he needs to make them. He needs to make them independent, autonomous machines.
That's
you don't
what
need the trouble bubble.
Yeah. Well, that's his plan. He's going to make mechs, but there's still some engineering he has to work out. I guess.
Just make a seat for the figure. You don't need to put a trouble bubble in it.
No, but he knows how to squeeze money out of people. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he's making people buy more trouble bubbles.
Yeah.
He ain't getting the
I mean, it's a company of I think 3, and he's got some designer that's just insane. He's good. He's on Instagram, and I can't remember his name, so I don't think he likes to be on social media that much. But you can put the little extra attachments on the back. I mean, there's a lot of modifications you can do to it.
Let's see.
Like the extras.
Yeah. Was that claw?
The claw, yeah. Flamethrower. It's pretty cool. And then, like, here's Alpine. You know, I took off his little jacket. I put his loadout. So Gridiron makes all these loadouts. So this loadout here is probably about $35. So you're talking about a whole nother level of
paying more for the accessories than the figure.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's kind of like the way that's probably the way I'm going to go with collecting. I just need to stop buying figures and just make them better.
Just buy mechs.
Yeah, just buy mechs. And what's crazy, these drones and mechs can bounce on one leg.
Hey, you know what? You could just get a bunch of mechs, and then you already got the army building of redheads that you could just put in them.
Yeah.
A bunch of scarlets.
Kaiju shaking his head. My issue is the trouble bubble. Like, don't create this great piece that you need another piece from another company that's sold out.
Yeah.
In order to be able to use. It's like, I want my trouble bubbles flying. I don't want my trouble bubbles as part of a mech. I want a mech as a mech. I don't want to waste a trouble bubble in the mech. So just make a seat, make a chair, and we're good to go. So that's me. I think it's kind of stupid forcing people to have the trouble bubble in order to be able to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the 2 middle ones, you don't have to have a trouble bubble.
No. But for the mech, like like, come on.
Like, I mean, I wish my son didn't put a ladder in front of him. But if I could grab the other 2 I have, or 3 or 4, and show you guys, everybody's gonna buy them. I want everybody to try out one drone. One drone.
Someday.
Yeah.
All right. Brian is gone. Where did he go? He's up.
He's buying a mech.
Maybe he's
and a trouble bubble.
And a trouble bubble.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I need to get
there
one.
he is.
There he is.
Yes, I am here.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. You're up.
All right, guys.
Ooh.
So
What figure is this?
This is Peter Parker.
Definitely Peter Parker.
From the animated series.
Oh, the animated one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Peter Parker from the
That's
animated
Chad.
series.
That's Chad Parker. He is.
That's
That's Chad. He's jacked. He's got that square jaw. He's Chad Parker.
I grew up, kind of grew up. That was after the Spider-Man goes wherever a spider can. That old one.
Yeah.
This was the next one in line, along with the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Mhm.
But it's a good figure. I have one more slide. If you can see that one. You see that one, Rob?
Oh, there, yeah. Nice. Aunt May and Mary Jane.
Yeah. So all of these are from the animated series.
That Mary Jane looks great.
I want the Aunt May, man.
The Aunt May,
Yeah.
the Aunt May is actually stellar. I mean, she's a cone. You know, she doesn't really do much other than not much articulation and stuff. But they didn't give her like a smiling face or anything. It's like the face you see there is the only thing they gave her.
Yeah, she looks very
the worried look.
Yeah.
She looks a little gassy.
Oh man,
that too. So, but it's they don't all come together. I think the Peter Parker and the Aunt May come together. I think there's a couple different two packs that
yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't the Mary Jane come with I think Green Goblin, right? Or
I think she comes with the Green Goblin, which he's decent. He's not like our Mezco Green Goblin. I think Aunt May, she comes with does she come with no, they come together. MJ and Aunt May come together. Yeah. Peter comes with, I forget which one, but it's a couple of different sets. But I've been posing and playing with these guys for a bit, and they're good. The Peter Parker is not that, he doesn't have much articulation to him, but he's good for if you like the animated series, and the same way for the other two.
What's the backdrop?
It's a diorama.
warehouse?
It's like a. Hold on, I'll show you guys real quick. Just one sec.
It's all in Chinese, so
Yeah,
I'm thinking you didn't make it.
Most of the dioramas come like that.
Yeah.
that's why I need to start getting diodes. I got to get to that Brian level of photography.
Yeah.
Make some awesome photos.
Dude, you've been putting out some awesome photos.
Thanks, but mine's more. I have more edited stuff. Like these are like he's using like real props. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Who made that?
that-
Do you know?
I want to say TW.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have it on Big Back Toy Store.
What's that go for? $100?
Yeah, it goes for about 100. They had it on sale at one point. I think I got this one for like 70 something like that.
Wow, that's a good price.
I know.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Really good, guys. It's made out of some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good
solid.
Yeah, that's really nice. May have to look into it.
If I can find it, I'll send you a link for it. Here's Aunt May.
See, to me, that looks like Willem Dafoe.
You're just mean, Robert. You just mean.
Am I wrong?
Looks kind of like Egon from the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of a mass up.
Yeah.
If you look her up, I think her hair was a little grayer in the animated series.
Yeah. No,
Right?
it looks. She looks pretty much like how she did in the cartoon, though. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish they would have given her a better head sculpt other than this is MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, MJ looks really good.
She comes with the cowboy boots on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
All right.
This is
Look at
Peter.
those. That camera's massive.
It is,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, look how jacked Peter is. I'm telling you.
I know. Look at his arms.
Yeah. When he wore that polo shirt on the show, like it's like, hey, he's not Spider, he's Superman.
That's right. That's right.
Who do we lose? We lost Jason.
We lost Jason and Ryan's.
Too much
Ryan's
excitement for
smart.
him. All right. So next up is 19, correct?
Yeah, not you.
19. So here he is. He's back.
That was weird. Sorry about
Jason, make sure to add your slides again.
that. Okay.
So we're back, and my number 19 is Bane. I had him a little bit higher than maybe some of you. I think the Bane, like Ryan articulated, the Bane it's a game changer.
Yes,
It
sir.
allows them to expand on different bigger size figures. But just focusing on Bane, I think they did it really, really well. It's, normally when they oversize figures, you lose a lot of what makes the figure of the line good, whether it's articulation, sculpt, balance. You didn't get any of that with Bane, and actually being able to reproduce him either holding Batman or breaking Batman's back, his back. That wasn't anything that you lost or was compromised with the larger figure. So he's able to do it. It's great. Now you see the Batman hand right there, strategically placed to hide that gap. I hate the gap. That figure. I see a lot of people. It's in their top 10. It didn't crack my top 20. So I love the Bane. I think the Bane is great, and this is my number 19. Everybody has this, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good.
Matter of fact, I got an extra one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Someone's looking for it in the.
yeah.
Oh,
Darth
really?
Gutierrez. Darth Gutierrez needs one.
Yeah, Darth Gutierrez. Excuse me. I have allergies right now. I'm dying.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, man. Hook a brother up. Hook a
I
brother
didn't know
up.
he was looking. I put my post out there a while ago.
Right? Comment, man. Comment. Say I need that Bane.
Right.
Unless you're holding it specifically for something.
No, I was trying to see if I still. I was trying to see if I still needed the money. I was like, oh, do I still need the money? I don't know.
Well, I mean,
what are we doing here?
It's pretty guaranteed they'll re-release this at some point.
Yeah, they got to, bro. They got to.
They've had a few a few restocks. I mean, it's
they've
inflated
done a few
Amazon
restocks.
prices, but
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you need it, and you want it,
They were
it's
cranking the prices on that.
Yeah.
There you go. Darth Gutierrez
All right.
says, Brian, let me know if you're down to sell them.
He's right there. Exactly.
All right, I'll hit you up.
Yeah, sure you will. Let's move to Al. Al, you're up. Okay.
Okay. Was it number 19, right?
19. I already have it set up for you. Don't worry.
Okay. No, I'm
all right.
No worries. I'm just gonna see what I'm gonna pull up. Oh, okay. So I have the Marvel Legends cable, and it's funny because as someone that wasn't collecting Legends for like 15-ish or so years, I have like 3 of them in my top 24. Mainly the reason why this one, I mean, it's a great figure, and it's actually not one of their anniversary figures. It's a Build-A-Figure wave with Sabu. But man, a lot of us, if you grew up playing arcades in the 90s and early 2000s, you were probably a big Street Fighter person, or Marvel versus Capcom. This cable design is straight up from Marvel versus Capcom 2. There's no way about it. It's an obvious homage or reproduction of that cable look, and this figure for some reason was just almost impossible to get, and kind of still is. I know Ryan and I had pre-ordered him off a site, and months later we still haven't got it. Luckily, one of my cousins was able to pick it up locally and grab it for me. But yeah, this is if you're looking to do a Marvel versus Capcom collection or display, this is a must for that line. And there's a lot of rumors for next year that Hasbro's going to be doing more Marvel versus Capcom inspired lines, and they go right perfectly with the Jada Street Fighter figures. Yeah. They scale up perfectly. I know they also announced a Marrow recently, which is straight up same design from the Marvel vs. Capcom games. But yeah, this cable is really great. And for the X-Men 97 fans, Cable did wear, or no, did he actually put on the costume? I can't remember, but I remember there was a joke where Cyclops pulled it. I think he did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again.
Not majority of the time. I just can't believe Hasbro does not put this at retail and just mass produces this guy.
I think they're starting to now because I'm seeing them on Amazon for like 30, 35. I think that's retail, right? Or was he 25? But either way, he's getting a lot easier to find now. But again, this is a really the sculpt's really great. Articulation is actually good on this one too. It's not that gummy plastic that most Marvel Legends have, but really good figure. And again, if you're looking to work on that Marvel versus Capcom display, this is a must-have for that. So yeah, this is my number 19.
All right. The collector is up.
Hey.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Number 19 is the C-3PO from Return of the Jedi. Again, another hot toy that everybody's been asking for years. And he finally comes out, and they released 3 of them, which is crazy. 3 versions, basically.
I missed this one.
Jeez.
I know, man.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's got to be in your collection, you know. I mean, Robert could probably sell 3 of his whatever figure he has and get it easily, but he wants to keep 3 copies of the same figure. But
wait a minute, time out. The fact that I had 3 copies is the reason that one of my figures that I gave you is on this list.
Ah, yeah,
don't talk smack.
But you know, I don't know if you can grab them. You got to have them. And then R2D2, we need a new version of him, of course. I got the Attack of the Clones only. I only have 1 of him, so.
You only have 1 R2?
Yeah, don't have more.
I got like 4.
I passed. So basically,
army build them.
Well, I remember back in the day, I wouldn't buy a lot, and I would wait for rewards. I got a Yoda, and R2D2 was there, but I passed on him, and then he went out of stock. So. I think we'll get plenty of versions of him, though.
Well, we're definitely going to get a 50th anniversary version of him. I mean, that's pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah.
All right, let's remove yours. Brian is missing again, so we'll skip him.
I'm not. I'm right here.
All right, but your photo is missing.
Yeah, no.
So we'll go right to Jason.
All right.
Jason with a solid choice. I would have picked it a little bit higher, but
I thought about it. This was another one that kept rotating around my list, but Muff Toys Top Agent or James Bond. Those are terrible pictures. Sorry about that.
They are terrible pictures.
They really are.
Put them in your hand. Where is he?
Yeah, I actually ordered the standard version.
Okay.
And they gave me the base anyway. So
I think the base comes with the standard version.
I thought it didn't.
No, I think it does.
I thought it was just the deluxe.
I think there's a magnet. Is there a magnetic base?
Yeah. But
I think the deluxe came with just some extra pieces, like extra hands or guns or something.
Yeah, he does not come with a ton.
No.
He comes with his pistol and the silencer, which is super tiny. He also comes with a little clip, which I'm never putting in there because guaranteed I'm losing it. But
absolutely,
man, the clothing on this is so good. I mean, he's got cufflinks. Yeah. I don't know if that's showing up at all. The tie is perfect. Buttons, I mean, it's a better suit than I've got.
Yeah.
So man, I just thrilled with them. I'm really hoping that they might do other Bonds. I'd love to get
that would be incredible.
Get a Connery, or even Bond villains would be amazing to get, like a Blofeld or
I want Odd Job.
Odd Job, yeah.
Odd Job.
Everybody knows him from GoldenEye 007 game.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Proximity mines all over doors. Walk into a trap.
So he's
Greg is solid here. Greg is trying to set something up. Greg is solid. I can vouch for Greg. He's awesome.
Greg is awesome. He was watching our last stream and we were talking about Scarlet, and then he hit me up on this side like, "Hey, I got an extra one." And
yes,
like,
yes.
and he just sent me one. Awesome.
Yeah.
Like, didn't ask for anything. So great guy.
Yeah, Greg's awesome.
Well, I need that James Bond Muff Toys.
Well, Greg doesn't say he's got that. So
Yeah.
I had to hunt him down on eBay, I think.
Man, he was on 5K forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
gone
And
now.
I think they put him on sale and he was gone.
Yes.
Well, wait a minute. I had been telling you for months to get this figure.
I know.
Jason heard about the figure, and within a couple weeks, he got it.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's that figure?" We're like, "Oh, it's the Muff Toys Secret Agent." Oh, really? And he got it. You? Oh, they sold out. They sold. Like, come on, dude.
I think AliExpress has them still too.
I can't do
Yeah,
AliExpress, man. They scare me.
eBay
You get a better
eBay
price.
has them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
AliExpress scares you?
with the tailoring on
Yeah.
this, I didn't think that you could do better tailoring than they did on this figure. But without saying anything,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
proven wrong.
I was surprised because normally with this, I was surprised he could move as well as he does. He's not super.
He moves
posable,
well, but
he
the
moves.
other one moves incredibly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Incredibly.
Shockingly better than
Shockingly better. Like alive better. So, all right. Brian.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
All right. So for
This is your 19.
for my 19,
Where'd your camera go,
we
man?
have. You're right. We got my camera
Yeah,
up here.
what figure are we
Yeah,
looking
we have
at?
Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my
There we go.
Mafex, Ahsoka.
Okay.
She's a great figure. I mean, she's already been presented here by my man here. So, but yeah, she's a great figure. I mean, I put her low because, like he said, the lack of effects, and the likeness, especially on the grinning face, is not that great. The battle face is not that great. I think the SH likeness is better, and even actually, I think even the Marvel Legends likeness is a little better.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Yeah, than this. But I mean, overall, though, I mean, the articulation is really nice, really nice.
Yeah.
I have her right here. But you guys have already seen her.
But your camera's off, so we can't see you.
Oh, my camera's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did my camera go off? There we go.
Brian got his first computer today.
No, it's a new computer. Look, I'm actually a technician. That's what I do for a living.
Don't let anyone see this video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Are you also in the IT world, my friend?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry about that.
I've been working in IT for the better part of 20 years.
Yeah, same. Used to be a lot more fun.
Oh yeah, it used to be a lot more fun. Now it's not fun at all anymore. It's a job. You go there and get really tired. But I guess it's a really great figure. She has a lot of great articulation.
Yep. The knees sometimes on mine get a little bit stuck.
Really?
Yeah, like if I have her
noticed.
bend and then I want to have her stand up straight, sometimes getting the leg straight is not the easiest.
Yeah, I haven't had that issue.
Yeah, I don't think
Yours
I
is
have-
so yours is getting caught in here. Then is this
In the knee, yeah.
Yeah, you may need to probably heat that up and pull it out a little bit more,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, but she's a great figure. She comes with a bunch of stuff here, but again, I'm not crazy about the battle head sculpt.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you mean because it's almost like a half angry.
Yeah,
You know, like yeah. I see what
it
you
doesn't
mean.
even. I mean, I know she's alien, but it doesn't look like her.
Yeah. Man, she looked pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think of the three, I think the Mafex head is probably the weakest.
Yeah. When I saw the SH, I was like, oh shoot. I said, well, Oh, and the because you guys brought it up, this is the Padmé.
Ooh.
I did a swap here. So this is my my Black Series with cloth.
Figure Arts head.
Yeah. So with the Figure Arts head.
Okay.
Can you raise it up? Can you show the back of the Figure Arts, Padme? See that, Ryan?
All the battle
Oh
damage.
yeah. Dang. Looks
No
good.
blood.
Yeah.
No blood whatsoever. Let's see. This is the clean one. This is the hurt one.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Looks good.
So
Yeah,
Robert,
you-
you had a waffle for that? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I think in the summertime.
Who won it? Was it you?
No, I didn't.
No, I bought this.
Who won the waffle for that?
I
Maybe it was
forget.
Eric. Might have been Eric.
It might have been Eric. He won a bunch of them. Yeah. Oh, Eric's here. What's up, Eric?
Is he in?
Yeah, he's in here. He just commented.
Oh, there he
right
is.
now.
Yeah. Eric went to town on Star Wars figures this year. All right, so I guess we'll move along. I'm up next, I guess. So we're on number 18. So I think Al might have gotten this. I think Ryan got it. This is my 3-0 Cobra Commander. Did you not
Quick
get
story.
this?
No, remember this is the one that Amazon canceled on me.
No, I know. I thought you got it somewhere else.
No, I haven't been able
No?
to find this one at a decent price. I can get the Supreme one from Big
Yeah.
Dad, but I
Yeah.
want this one.
This is the one that I think caught a lot of people by surprise because nobody knew that they were going to vac metal that faceplate. And I remember taking it out during the stream, and I showed you guys. I was like,
Yeah.
what? Whoa! This is a great figure. It's got really nice tailoring. It's got really good articulation. That chrome faceplate was a very, very nice surprise in that scale. It comes with a bunch of accessories. You can see you get a nice cape. You can do it without the cape. And the price point on this is pretty reasonable. And if you not this figure per se, but if you wait around and you're patient with a lot of these 3-0 G.I. Joe releases, you can get them for like $100 or less. This figure, I think people didn't pre-order it thinking that they were going to like it. They saw it release, and then the supply it went in a flash. So I got this one. I had ordered a second one from Amazon USA. They canceled mine.
Yeah.
Same as Al. I can still buy it here. It's not that much more than retail here, but like I said, I already got one. So this one, I have up until this release, I have all of the 3-0 G.I. Joes. I haven't gotten the new Destro, the new Cobra Commander, nor have I gotten the Commando Snake Eyes, but I will. I really like this line. I fully support this line. If you're into G.I. Joes and you collect 1/6, you really should be getting these because these are awesome figures. So this is my number 18.
I think this is like the only one so far that pretty much sold out right away from the 3-0 line, because all the other stuff you can still get even on sale sometimes.
Yep. Yeah. So I actually Amazon Japan canceled my order. Then I got it through another seller that was just a little bit more than what Amazon was selling, and then I quickly ordered it on Amazon because it was still available to pre-order, and then they canceled theirs. So I don't know what happened. It's just really weird, but I'm very happy I got it. Very happy.
Hey, that Commando. You said you don't have Commando Snake Eyes?
He's
I
not
haven't
out
gotten
yet.
the Commando Snake Eyes yet. Do you have it?
No, but I noticed he was selling out, and I found it somewhere. But
Wait,
The
he hasn't been
Commando
released
Snake
yet
Eyes
though.
isn't selling out.
huh?
He hasn't been released yet. I don't think. Right?
He's
It
been released
says
here.
BBTS is out of stock, and
They are out of stock on the pre-order. They pre-order sell out all the time.
then somebody else has it in stock.
Yeah. That shouldn't be a hard one to get.
Now, this guy, one of the first reviews I saw, it was not Robert, but he said he didn't like it, so I canceled it.
Really?
Yeah, so
Yeah. This is
why I
great.
canceled it, who knows?
Nerdzoic still has Commando Snake Eyes.
Well, you weren't supposed to say that.
Yeah,
But
all right. I mean, you can just Google it. It comes on Google.
But
I was
so
looking right at it.
if anybody
It's that or the
in
Top Agent. I found Top Agent too.
did you? Good.
Yeah.
Did you order it?
109 though.
109. That's about retail.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
retail was like
you know what?
90.
Let me check to see if it says deluxe. Maybe it's
I
deluxe.
think retail was 90. If anybody sees that Cobra Commander in your local comic shop, shoot Al a message. I'm sure that he'd be
Yes.
happy to hear what kind of price it is.
Yeah.
Nothing of Frankenstein's out.
I
Yeah,
didn't
how
see him
does-
the last time I went.
How does he get everything? I don't get it. He just buys tons and tons. And
Buy bulk.
Let's get connections.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I mean, he
Oh,
literally had a Frankenstein
No.
exclusive.
Well, they're they're kind of like
They're
the
a toy
I guess
mall.
you say yeah,
Like
it's like
an
a mall. There's different vendors inside.
Yeah. Think of it like a really big antique store where there's a bunch
Okay.
of different stands.
Yeah, or
Weird.
like a big swap meet for like collectibles,
Yeah.
basically.
That's
But,
crazy.
I think what you're talking about is the Paul's Mart store in
Yeah,
there.
Paul's Mart. That's what I meant.
Yeah, they have the Player 2 Ryu that's their exclusive.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's keep it moving.
All right.
All
It'll
right,
be
we're up
midnight.
to Al. You good?
Oh, yeah, my turn. All right. Let's see here. So number 18, talking about the Street Fighter line, the Jada Toys Violent Ken, which was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but we were able to buy it on the website. Jada's kind of taken the toy community by storm as well, with how they're able to do these great figures at $25 a pop. They're exclusive. They're Ken's my favorite Street Fighter character, so I'm a little bit biased. But the reason why this one takes the cake over the regular Ken is because he does come with more stuff. Most of the Jada figures come with 2 head sculpts. This exclusive came with a 3rd one, like an angry sculpt right here. A lot of people would make jokes about the regular Ken kind of looking like a He-Man with that haircut. This sculpt actually really improved on the hair design, so it doesn't look like Prince Adam, basically. But yeah, Violent Ken, little backstory on this guy. If you guys were in the 90s and saw the first animated movie where Bison kind of brainwashes Ken with a psycho power, this is what he's based on. So it's kind of like an evil Ken, basically. He comes with more effects. He comes with the purple energy Hadouken color, purple fist, the dragon punch, and he also comes with a few kind of like stage accessories. Ken's stage was known for having that barrel that if you kick somebody on it, hit somebody on it, breaks. So it comes with a few of those barrels, broken ones and pristine condition ones. But yeah, Jada's killing it. And again, like I was saying earlier, if you're looking to build those Marvel vs. Capcom displays, the Jada figures scale perfectly with some of the Hasbro Marvel Legends. So there you go. So Violent Ken, number 18 for me.
Okay. Very good. All right. The Collector.
Good. Okay, number 18. Odius, the Living Curse. Now, this is the figure I thought he was selling out at BBTS, but I'm wrong. So I double checked.
Oh,
We got plenty of them. But the articulation on this guy is unbelievable. He looks great. I got him in hand. I mean, he's a lot better articulation than I thought he was going to be. Coming from a Kickstarter, I was a little worried. Comes with a bunch of face sculpts and hands and legs feet. But the articulation on this thing is awesome. Soft goods, too. A lot better articulation than a Mezco with soft goods.
What's that throne again?
This is from John Davis in our group.
Oh, he's the one that made your
he
bar
made
display too, right?
The Conan
my
thing.
diorama. So he made the bar, and then he made the throne room for Doom or for Conan.
That bar is awesome. I
Yeah.
love that bar.
Yeah. And he contacted me today. I thought he was going to ask if I want another dio, which I'd love to have another dio, but they're not cheap. So something you got to save up for. Or I just got to learn how to do it myself.
You gotta learn how to do what?
Make dios myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Brian, you good?
Yes, sir. Let's
All right,
get it.
here we go.
Hawkeye.
All right, classic Hawkeye. He's a nice fig, but he didn't come with separate head sculpt, and you can tell not a lot of people wanted him because he dropped down in price like really quickly. But he's good to have as long as you can get him for a good price. But overall, not that great of a fig. It would have been great if they would give him an unmasked head or a
Wait a
green
minute.
face.
This is for number 18, right?
Yeah.
You're talking shit about it.
No, I'm just saying this is the reason why it's on this end of it, right?
I feel like you were talking up 19, 20, 21 a lot more than you're talking about 18.
Yeah.
This is the reason. All of the ones that I've added could have been even in our next session, right?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So I'm talking it down because this is the reason why I'm putting it where it is, even though it could have actually went there because the glider is amazing.
Yeah.
The glass windshield on it is it's see-through. I mean, it's clear as
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know what, right?
Yeah.
The articulation on the figure is really nice. But they got the same tropes or whatever, like that bow. They've used that bow with several different figures. The quiver, several different figures. But I mean, it's a nice figure overall. It's a nice figure overall. I would advise people to purchase it if you can get it for a good price. But the glider itself is worth the price of admission.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw this
I
on
have
I saw it on Big Bad Toy Store recently. It was on sale. I mean, even if you're building a Mafex Classic Avengers, who knows how long it'll be before they get to Hawkeye? So this would be a good stand-in.
Right. He fits in. He scales really well with. He's not too tall. He scales really well with Mafex figures. So with the cap that we have, and even with the Black Widow Marvel Legends, which is, I think she's at this point she's going to be in my next run. But that Black Widow Marvel Legends.
Which one? The one with the 3 heads?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've been looking at that one too.
The head sculpts. I mean, the amount of weapons. It's truly a deluxe figure.
Yeah, I have
Truly
that
a deluxe figure.
That's a great figure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's crazy, it was $24, and I think you could find it maybe on sale, but it was really hard to find. I don't know if it's still around.
Yeah, it was a Target exclusive.
Yeah, it's Target exclusive.
Now,
I
the
wouldn't-
only thing
I
about that,
wouldn't even tweet talk somebody for it. Work.
Yeah. the only thing about
Right.
that glider though is I wish they had like foot pegs you could put it on, because that guy would slide around.
Right. It came with a stand.
Yeah.
I edited the stand out for the photo, but it comes with a stand. It was sitting on a stand that allowed it to be at that angle. So it's a nice figure, guys. If you see it for a decent price somewhere, Big Bad Toy Store, I think they have it on sale for like $20-something right now.
Jeez.
Yeah. About that.
So if you guys can catch it before it goes back up again, It's worth it. It's well worth it. So that's my what are we? We're on 18. Yeah, that's my 18.
All right, great. Here we go. You ready, Jason?
You got it. Mando 2.0. He's got a ton of stuff. It's a great representation of the figure. I mean, he looks just like he oughta.
Is that first picture on the left the Mando, the Mafex Mando?
It is. Again,
Yeah. These are his pictures.
I had a hard time getting some of these to come out right. That
What is
might
that
be
gun?
an older one too, but yeah, it ain't pretty. But they had the jetpack. I love the jetpack. I love little Grogu with him everywhere. I've got him posed up on my shelf like he is in the center picture there with the whistling birds and the flame.
Is he behind you or no?
What's up?
Is he behind you right now?
Is he? No. Got him on my chest. Yes, this is a much better picture. The cape is pretty good. The cape I found to be kind of a pain because it was really hard to work around. The jetpack attaches
Yeah, that's a pain in the butt.
underneath. It is impossible to get there. And his long gun also, I can't remember, right around here-ish is where it would strap in. And that thing was a pain in the ass to keep on there, but worth it. Yeah, there's that one. The unmasked head sculpt was pretty decent too. It wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. So.
Yeah. I've got him right here with me. The unmasked. It's pretty good.
Yeah, the unmasked is really good. I think that's the best sculpt I've seen of him.
Yeah. Hasbro cannot get him right. That's
no, sir, not at all.
There was that joke. I can't remember which G.I. Joe classified character it was, but there was that meme that they did a better, what's his name, Pedro Pascal sculpt than they did for the actual Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. Who is that character?
I can't remember, but
Ryan,
it was a classified.
It's a new classified. Hasn't even come out yet. Ryan's going pee.
I will say my only gripe with the Mando is that the gauntlet weapons just constantly fall off of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
loose.
I mean, the Mando has some trouble. It definitely has trouble holding things on.
Yeah.
Like my figure, I think the flame, the gauntlet for the flame always fell off. So
it just did right now. Well,
did it? Yeah. But I mean, it's footloose. Yeah. So Jedi.
Yeah, footloose.
Yeah, footloose.
Yeah, mine popped. My shoulders popped. The peg in my shoulders.
Yeah.
Both
it's a great figure.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff comes off a little bit too easy, and like you said, getting that jetpack on with the
you
cape.
gotta push the cape up over the top of it. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
And that rifle, the way it loops through his long rifle.
Yeah.
But the dark saber.
When you get it together and it sticks.
Yes.
It's great. It's great.
For like 10 seconds.
For 10 seconds, and then it all falls apart.
I was pulling off the shelf to the Black Widow we were talking about.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Just great. That's such a good figure.
Yeah. I've been actually tempted to buy that. I don't buy Marvel Legends, but that one figure there, they did it so well. I've really been tempted to get it.
Honestly, I think it's a pretty exceptional figure.
Yeah. All right. We're at what number now? 17?
17.
All right. So some of you know that I collect military figures as well. And number 17 for me is from the Pacific. It is Sledgehammer from, like I said, the Pacific. This is Facepool figures. So it's a 1/6 figure. Nice. I got the deluxe version. The deluxe version came with the sculpted arms that you can plug in, the forearms. It's a great figure. The only negative, I won't talk shit about it like some people, but the only negative is that when you get these military figures, whether it's DID, whether it's Facepool figure, even Pop Toys, they expect you to put them together, like literally put them together.
Really?
Yeah, like he'll come with just like his greens on, and everything else you have to hook on. You need like tweezers to be able to do these things. It's a pain in the ass. One of the figures that I have in my top 10, Justin's collection, he got it from DID. He never gets DID figures. He got it. He was like, this literally took me 2 hours just to do like this one thing. I was like, yeah, man, it's a pain in the ass. But once you get it done, it looks incredible. And I messaged them one time, Facebook. I messaged them one time and I'm like, you guys would probably get more people interested in buying your stuff if you shipped this stuff put together. If people want to take things apart, let them take some things off or whatever to get whatever aesthetic they want. But
yeah,
I think you're missing out on a lot of collectors who just don't have the patience or the time to sit down and do this. Yeah. And they were like, oh, a lot of people like doing that. I'm like, do they? Really? Do they? I don't think so. Hot Toys gets a lot more business than you guys do. And I don't think that's for some random reason. So anyway, it's a great figure. I have figures from Band of Brothers, Saving Private Ryan, the Pacific, and I have other figures as well. But this was a really, really great figure. I missed out. So it was one of those periods of time where I got invoiced and I had too many other things to buy. I kind of held off. It's sold out. I ended up finding it one place, bought it. It came in, and then like a week later, I got invoiced for the same figure. I forgot that I ordered it twice from two different sellers. So, I pre-order everything. Whenever I see it, I just pre-order it. Because I normally don't have to put money down. You just pre-order it. When the invoice comes in, you decide do you want it or not. So anyway, this is a great figure. People who are into military stuff, highly recommend. Snafu is coming out, who is the Rami Malek character from the movie. He'll be coming out this year as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having them together.
On point.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my 17. Sorry, 17. I know nobody has this figure, so I'm not even gonna ask. So we'll go to Al. You ready?
All right. I am ready.
All right, here we go.
This should be the same as one that was just recently talked about. Mandalorian, Mafex Mandalorian 2.0. Awesome figure. And I was lucky to get this on a sale for, I think I paid only like $40 for it because I didn't buy it right away.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, it was one of those Hobby Link sales.
One of their flash sales.
Yeah, and it sold out quick. I got lucky. But again, this is like the ultimate 112 Mando figure because of all the accessories it comes with. He has a sniper rifle. He has the dark saber. The whistling bird missiles. Yep. Two versions of Grogu. One in the I have it right here. One on the little sling pouch, and also one that just stands around.
Yep.
But this figure is awesome. Yeah, but again, he would have been probably the top Mafex figure if he didn't have those issues that Jason and Brian and Rob talked about, where he has all this stuff, but it's kind of hard to assemble and make it look good. I'm not using the jetpack because of that reason with the cape. The cape is awesome, but you have to not put the jetpack on basically. But and the character himself, Din Djarin, he kind of brought a lot of focus back to the Star Wars franchise after the sequel trilogy kind of left a sour taste in a lot of fans' mouths. But Boba Fett to be.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. You're
My
good.
I like how you have him posed with the Beskar spear. That's really cool.
Oh no, he has the saber on. But he does come with a spear too. He does.
Oh, I
He
thought
comes
it
with
was,
a bunch of stuff. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, Al said he's like the ultimate figure. He comes with everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
He's basically almost like, if he was like a soft goods figure, this would almost be like a mini hot toy with all the accessories it comes with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so
This
this
guy
is
was
my,
definitely in my top 5 from Mafex, up until the most recent release.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have to look at my list and see where he fits in now. I don't know if he got bumped out, but
Yeah, so far I think this is my top 5 as of now as well. But yeah, this is a great figure overall.
yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. All right, we'll go to Ryan, the collector.
Yep, we're up.
Number 17, Dick Tracy Flattop 2-pack. So this figure here is great. Lots of accessories, a lot of different outfits for Dick. And then Flattop, what can you say? He's a great villain. And look, the funny thing about me is when I buy action figures, I also buy the books. So I bought 6
You
of them.
don't read them.
Yeah, well, I did read some. I had this one open. These are
It's been open.
$6 a pop. I bought 6 of them.
So
So
like
6
a
times
coffee
6.
table book?
So $360.
For
That's
what?
how bad my addiction is. Huh?
For the book?
For the books, man.
Dude.
You know how many volumes of these? These aren't cheap too. So Pruneface, which I really wanted, a used edition was $80.
Used.
Used. They're not cheap.
Wow.
But I think there's like 30 to 40 volumes of Dick Tracy. But guys, I'm telling you, Dick Tracy line Mezco, one of the best lines they had. You had Pruneface, you had the blank, and I'm hoping they come out with more.
Do you think they'll come out with his car?
No, I think the vehicles are too expensive.
Yeah, too much.
I know Doc Nocturnal, they were talking about coming out with his car.
Oh, I want that car.
Yeah.
I want that car.
I don't even know what the name is or what, but whoever
Oh,
does
no.
the stop motion for Mezco is unbelievable.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Dick Tracy line was insane this year. I mean, it led to me getting a a diorama built for myself. So,
Did that make the list? I hope so.
you know what? I forgot about those.
You can give it special mention, right?
Yeah. Completely forgot.
That chin, man. Yeah, the Al Pacino one, the movie version.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We need that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Nobody else here collects these Dick Tracy figures, right?
Not the Dick Tracy ones.
No.
I swear it's the pulp heroes and like the one that they're coming out with now, Doc Savage. I think those are like the things that I think Mezco needs to keep doing. I love those.
Yeah.
That Doc Savage looks good.
Yeah.
I had the old, I think was the Kenner line of Dick Tracy figures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back in the day. I had those.
Well, the funny thing is like the blank. I remember when I was teaching. That's my job. And I was getting all mad. I was like, guys, leave me alone, because I'm trying to get the pre-orders, right? And I'm not kidding. The site crashed. I think they didn't realize how many people want those figures. And when the blank came out, I think the original blank, isn't that the one that's thousands and thousands of dollars? There was some error with it. But
Really?
The blank.
The Mezco?
Not Mezco, but the original blank figure. I forget what line it is. Ooh, oops.
It's your wife. Get off the computer.
I actually answered it, so I just hung up on it. Hey, someone else needs to go. I need a call.
It was actually Playmates that made them before.
Yeah, Playmates.
Yeah.
Playmates. Yeah, I had all of these because once that movie came out with Warren Beatty, it was like I was all about that movie.
Oh, yeah?
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember watching that movie.
Yeah, I remember that movie was awesome, man. Had Madonna.
Yeah,
in
that
it.
movie was
I don't even remember watching
Madonna
it.
was a blank. Yeah, Madonna.
Yes,
was
it was.
yeah.
Was Madonna the
Yeah.
blank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? This
Yep.
is with
And
Annette
they-
Bening and Warren Beatty?
Yep.
Yes.
No, Annette Bening, Warren Beatty.
Oh.
Beatty. That's Bugsy.
No. Annette
No,
Bening.
Yeah, well, Warren Beatty. I thought that was Bugsy, right?
No,
The
Warren
woman,
Beatty was
not Ned Beatty. Annette.
Yeah, I know
Bening,
what
yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
She was Annette Bening. She was in
Yeah, I
the
thought
movie.
she was in no, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh yeah.
You're
But
right.
but yeah, that was
All right.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but that was
Yeah, I haven't
that
seen
was
it
a
either.
huge.
Oh, that
movie.
was Both of those were
Huge
really
movie
good.
back.
Is he
That's
still
when Ned
alive?
Beatty was.
Is he still alive?
I think so.
Warren
Yeah,
Beatty?
Warren Beatty. Yeah, he's
Warren
still alive.
Beatty? Yeah, he's still
And
alive.
his sister is Angelica Houston, right?
No, his sister is the red-haired girl. What's her name?
Oh, from Rocky Horror. No. Ron
Susan
No.
Sarandon?
No, his
No,
sister is
Susan
like,
Sarandon's, Chris Sarandon's.
Angelica Houston is the sister of who?
of the guy from 30 Days of Night, the head vampire.
Oh man.
Something Houston. He was in the Wolverine Origins movie also.
I don't know.
Oh, Brian Cox.
Dan, a younger. I don't know.
Danny
We'll
Houston.
get to it later. We'll get to it later.
Oh, Danny Houston. Yeah, he was the younger striker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Danny Houston.
All right, Brian, you're up.
All right. All right. So we have Odin. Great fig. Bulky is I don't know what. They gave him really good they real good choices of soft goods. So his cape is soft goods. It doesn't have any wire or anything like that, but it's not a cone. So that works out pretty good.
That thing is huge.
Thing is huge, bro.
Yeah.
Look how he stands.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's them foot to foot, man. This is ridiculous. So, and you can see even in the image there how he stands above that the Mafex Thor, comic Thor. But he comes with several different hats or crowns.
Yeah.
This is
Headpieces.
this is his first headpiece. This is the other. Oops. There it is. That's how it is, man. When you don't have any hair, man, you can't hold any hats on her good.
Yeah, I know all about it.
I know. This has rubber around it, so. And he even comes with when he's relaxing with what's his wife's name?
Frigga.
Yeah, when he's relaxing with Frigga, he's chilling, no hat on. But great fig. I would recommend it, man. When I saw it, I was like, good Lord, because I had the old Odin, and that was terrible. The Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
It was really bad. It was really bad. So this is the true Odin that we've been looking for here. If you guys are into the Thor stuff, comic stuff, yeah, this is a need to.
Yeah, that I think this one's also another 85th anniversary figure too. So
yeah. When they drop those, man, they do a great job.
Yeah,
great job. So that's my number. What are we 16?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. You ready,
Let's get it.
Jason?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. I know that a lot of people had different opinions on this one. And to be fair, I have her posed up with the Tamashi fire effects to make up.
Yeah, nice.
Doesn't come with
I bought that
accessories.
too.
Yeah. But I think what she lacks in accessories, she makes up for in what I think is really amazing paint.
Personality?
What's up? She's got a really, really good sense of humor.
The paint on this is great.
I love the paint, especially the hair. I think
Yeah.
it doesn't really come through here, and it's an essential X-Men character. So I'm a really big fan of it, despite the fact that she should have come with a little bit more. But other figures have come with similar amounts that have gotten past reviewers, as it were. So I'm comfortable with that one, and I think she's a really cool figure to have.
Yeah, it's a very underrated figure, I would say, only because that Marvel Legends just got all the love. Not because of the figure, but because of that Phoenix, that Fire Phoenix. So this figure's great.
I think she's just, again, the paint apps, at least on mine, are absolutely perfect. And the hair, I think that gets overlooked. I don't know if it would show up if I showed it, but there's so many different colors in there.
Yeah.
It's just
you get a little bit of reds and oranges in there.
Yeah. So I'm a huge fan.
And that gold pops too, Jay.
The gold really pops. I remember when I saw it and I was like, gold and green, they're not going to do the red, but it really worked. Right? I'm hoping they do the red at some point.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, that's a lot of what they're doing as far as these are concerned, even like with the cap, it's like first appearance type of look, not the modern appearance. So if you're looking for the more modern stuff, and I'm waiting for them. I know that they would kill that as well, but but the paint apps, everything, man, it's beautiful.
We agree.
All right, guys. Number 16. Another figure probably nobody else has.
The Hot Toys,
The Hot Toys Buzz Lightyear Deluxe. So this was a great piece. Very surprised how much fun this piece is. It's really, really nice. Obviously, it's not a the type of head sculpt that you have to get to be lifelike because it's animated. But this is great, and this was on Amazon Japan for so long. It was discounted like close to 50% off.
Wow.
So that's when I got it. And I was gonna pick up an extra one because I wanted to take the head off and I wanted to put on another head. So I wanted to put on an extra Chris Evans head. But the head on this is very, very different. The way that it sits, it's not a regular peg. So if I got that, it wouldn't have worked, and then I would have been pissed because I bought a second figure for nothing. So, but anyway, this is a really, really great piece. If anybody likes the movies, those Toy Story movies, I have the third-party Play Toys Woody. It's called like the Sheriff or something like that. It's 1/6. So I have these guys kind of standing together. I was gonna put on a Tom Hanks head sculpt on that Woody, and put the Chris Evans head sculpt on this, but obviously, like I said, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But this is great. It's a really great piece. It's hefty. It's got great articulation. A lot of great accessories. So yeah, this came out I think in like February, maybe something like that. I was kind of wondering, did this come out this year? I wasn't too sure, but it did. So it made my number 16. Really great figure. Nobody else has this?
No.
It's beautiful.
Brian?
No, he's not my Buzz.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. And like last year, Figuarts came out with this figure, and the Figuarts Buzz, their Lightyear, was a great figure. I think it made my top 10 112 figures last year. It was really great. So if you collect 112, the Figuarts Lightyear is a fantastic figure, but it came out last year. So, all right, let's go on to Al. Al, you good?
Yes.
Okay.
Let us go. Number 16. And just a disclaimer, I didn't have time to take. I know I've been taking a lot of photos lately, but I didn't have to take enough time to take photos of all these. So I am borrowing all these photos off awesome Instagram people like Mr. Lee and Isaac Wong.
Yeah.
They
Don't
do
get
some
sued.
great stuff. And some that's my disclaimer, guys. So don't sue me. I'm not claiming I took these, but I am posing the figures. But anyways, at number 16 is a Taunton Arts Trunks. This is a third-party figure. It is not a SH Figuarts. Trunks is one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters, if not my favorite Dragon Ball character. Reason being is, if you guys ever play JRPGs back in the day, Chrono Trigger is it's probably my favorite Japanese RPG game. And Trunks always reminded me of a character that would fit right into Chrono Trigger, with a badass sword, coming from the future. So it's also very Terminator-like. This is based on his first appearance in the anime manga, where he came from the future and killed Frieza with one hit, one shot at him after Goku, took like 10 episodes to kill him. But basically, this is again a third-party figure, so this is unlicensed. But the crazy amount of detail that this company put in blows away most of the SH Figuarts official Dragon Ball figures. Loads of accessories too. You got the accessory, the swooshing effects. It comes with I believe it's 8 different faceplates. And he also comes with this accessory where it looks like he's taking off his jacket, as well as where he has his hands in his pocket. This isn't actually my favorite Trunks look, and they just released my actual favorite Trunks look, which is the one from the BoJack movie with the long hair. I haven't gotten that one yet. It's just releasing, now, so hopefully get that one soon. But this figure is awesome. He is jacked. This is freaking chicken and broccoli. Trunks, he is jacked.
Beans and rice.
So yeah. I look at this Trunks, and he makes me want to, he makes me go hard at the gym to get just like him. But yeah, this is an awesome figure. If you are a Dragon Ball fan, you got to check out the Taunton art stuff. A lot of these third-party companies are blowing away the stuff that Figuarts is putting out for the Dragon Ball line. But this is my number 16.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yep.
The collector?
Mezco Firefly. He was so great, I got 2 of them. So, got a Punisher head sculpt. A nice guy in one of the groups gave me 2 sculpts of Punisher for, I think, $30. So, I have a Punisher and a Firefly. But this guy is great. I have him here on the screen here.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking at.
You can kit them all out. Look at that.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people passed on him. I don't know why.
Shut up.
Because now when I look at him, I'm like, dang. He's got so many options. I noticed there's a little knife that's missing here. I got to figure out where that is.
I do have 2 3016 Fireflies.
Oh, man.
How many of them do you have?
0.
Take a trade.
Always room for improvement, right?
You're right.
I mean, look at that guy.
I got him too, man. He's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful fish.
Hey, when I buy 2 of them, they're good.
You're right.
And I open them up. I open them up too.
He's gonna be in my list too.
Yeah.
Don't spoil. Come on, spoilers. We're doing.
Dang, so Ryan, when you buy more than 2, man, that means
I'm in love with it.
Yeah. Well, I bought
trouble bubbles.
Yeah. I bought 6
Scarlets.
With the trouble,
right?
Ryan, have you seen the Rambo?
Hayato toys. The Rambo.
The Rambo what?
Is it Hayato toys?
The Hayato Rambo?
Oh yeah.
Robert doesn't like them. That's why I didn't buy them.
Rob, they're beautiful, man.
No.
I got First Blood, and I'm gonna get the other 2 here in a little bit.
On your list?
Yeah.
Spoilers!
You ass! Dang it! You pulled a Jedi mind trick on me.
This is not the list you are talking about.
All right. Let's remove this. All right, you're up, Brian. You good?
All right, let's get it.
All right.
Okay, so this is about customs, guys, and kit bashing. From this one guy, Juan 12. You guys have probably seen some advertising from him.
Yeah.
He does some great head sculpts.
Wow.
And all it took was a little sticky tack, but it fits perfectly, man.
Now, what is this? A McFarlane figure?
No, this is this is my custom Red Hood.
Okay. So what'd you make it from?
Fully custom?
Yeah, this is the Terminator body.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The
Terminator that comes
one,
with
right?
the
right with a slight repaint. I already had my holsters and everything, so I just dropped them on there. Got some guns. I put some wash over the jacket. I was gonna get the and eventually I'll probably get a soft good jacket, but this one worked out pretty good for me. Let me see here.
Nice. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And this it comes from this is not from Juan 12, the helmet mask, but this comes with the actual logo.
Cool.
All you do, you can sticky tack it on there. Me, you guys know I dedicate myself to my situation, so I glued mine on. I'm like, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
This is mine. What am I gonna do, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do here?
That's actually that's a sick custom. Actually, that's
Yeah.
a good idea to use that Terminator.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh man, that should work.
You know what? I've seen other people use that Terminator body for a custom Ghost Rider as well.
Yep, I've seen that also. That's a nice pickup. Yep.
Yeah.
And this is Dick Grayson. You push him down a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, that one's nice too.
Yeah, that's good.
So if you want to unmask, and it's like he if you look him up and you look at the look him up on Twitter, but he also has his Facebook page. If you look the Facebook page up, give him some business, man. The dude he knows what he's doing. He actually recently he did some really nice Daredevil heads sculpts, and he did some really nice Superman head sculpts. So he does stuff for Mezco and also for Mafex.
Nice. What is it? You said 112?
112. I mean, I'll drop it in.
JUAN.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll drop it down here. Yeah, I just dropped it into the chat comments.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's that'll take. I was so impressed with them. I said I'm going to add these to my lineup, man, because these are amazing. I wanted everybody in the Don't Tell My Wife sphere to know about this guy and what he's doing.
Cool. Very good. All right. Next up.
All right. I am 100% all in on the Spider-Verse. And God, this is just a fun figure. He's big and chunky, and he still moves really well. Most of the time, his kneecap stays on.
Don't remind me.
You can't glue it down?
You know,
a lot of people tried to do that, and I warned a bunch of people, because if you do and you miss even just a hair, you just glued your leg in place forever.
Oh Lord. Oh.
It's really, really tight in there, and there are, I think, like 2 little pins for it. So you could.
if I ever find it again, maybe I'll try sticky tack or something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That might work.
I actually need this guy. I mean, I missed him in the first run through on Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah,
I missed him the first time too, and probably paid a little too much for him on eBay, but it's definitely worth it. And
I ordered it on Amazon, forgot about it, got charged, was upset that I got charged, but then when I got the figure, I'm like, oh man, yeah, this is pretty good.
it's really good, right?
Yeah.
And it almost has that look of it's 2 colors total. So how exciting is it going to be to mess with? And the answer is pretty freaking exciting.
Well, the Hot Toys just released.
Yeah.
And people are going insane over the Hot Toys.
Yeah.
I'd say the only thing I wasn't a huge fan on this was the cape, but that's easily left off. It was a little clunky.
Yeah.
And
yeah, the cape, no good.
No. And he did come with the little wrist thing for Gwen and himself. So
yeah, it's a great figure.
That's my number 16. It's just a lot of fun.
This figure for me would be in my top 20 112. But unfortunately, spoiler alert, it didn't make my list today.
Now you ruined it.
But it's a great figure.
Yeah, it's
It really is. Okay.
All
right. So now we're at number 15. Let me just put that banner in so we all know. We only got a couple left to go. And this is a figure I wanted to get a couple of, but I didn't. This is the iconic Muhammad Ali. So I got the regular version, not the deluxe. The deluxe came with another head that was on a base, like a display, like a torso.
Like a bust, yeah.
Yeah, bust. But apparently people had issues removing it or putting it on the bust, and it caused damage. So I wanted to have 2 looks. I wanted him, standing over somebody. It was probably going to be Superman, punching him with his head, with his mouth agape, kind of yelling. And then there's another one with sort of a neutral face that I wanted in the robe. But like I said, I only ended up getting 1, and it's an awesome figure. It utilizes that what Hot Toys is now using, which is sort of like that medical grade rubber, where you can move the arms and you're not going to have any type of breakage, any splitting, any cracks in the rubber by articulating the arms, or the legs or the knees or whatever. So it's a great figure. I think Big Bad still has this available. I'm not sure. I think they do. But again, on Amazon Japan, this was going down to like $120 at different times. And I kept wanting to get a second one. I wanted the second one. I paid the regular price for the first one, but then the second one, I kind of wish I got a second one, actually. It's a really nice figure. Iconic is killing it. If anybody has the Street Fighter stuff, they're great. So Muhammad Ali is my number 15. Anybody have this?
No. It's a statue, right? It doesn't have any.
No, it's a figure.
That's a figure.
It's the same material as like the Hono Wolverine, right?
Like the silicone, yeah.
The silicone?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I would say that this is probably better. So the Hono Wolverine, when you bend his arm, it kind of looks a little bit weird.
You have it there with you, Rob?
What is it?
Do you have it there with you?
It's kind of buried away.
Yeah.
It's buried away. I'm sorry. I can try to take it out maybe for the next stream.
Okay.
But it's great. Like if you're on the fence, and I mean, if you're a Muhammad Ali fan, you're on the fence. Iconic is killing it with their figures. They have a couple of Elvises coming out next, I think.
Yeah.
Like one is like
Jailhouse.
fat Vegas Elvis, and the other one is like a sepia black and white.
The Jailhouse.
Like
Rock.
Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah,
Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah.
So I gotta get at least one of them, probably Jailhouse Rock, because I think the sculpt looks better to go with my musician thing, Prince and
Hey, Kurt
wanna-
Cobain would be perfect.
I wanted the deluxe version of this Muhammad Ali, but it's like sold out everywhere.
Yeah. So, but it's great. I mean, like I said, you can still get it. I think retail. It's a
Yeah.
fantastic figure. You get 3 different hands. So you get a gloved hands, you get wrapped up kind of punching, and then you have the wrapped up hands like that. You get 2 different boots, one where they're flat and one where it's kind of like he's leaning into punch, and then you get the robe. So you can display them in different looks. It's really great. It's a really nice figure. So like I said, Big Bad should probably still have it. If they don't, reach out to me and I can see what it's going for on Amazon here. So that's it. That's my my number 15. You ready, Al?
All right. I'm ready.
Okay.
At number 15.
All right. I'll change it for you. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
At number 15, I have the Rebel Tech Amazing Yamaguchi Thor. This is a really badass Thor figure. It is stylized in the the Yamaguchi way, where it's very like anime inspired. So that's always people are split on it because it's not like it won't fit in most lines if you're looking for uniformity. But I love Thor. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I feel like they just knocked it out of the park with this design. He comes with a lot of accessories. I didn't get the bonus spinning Mjolnir accessory, so that was kind of a bummer. And I think I would have probably had him a little bit higher if I did get that. But like many Thor, higher end Thor figures, he does come with a lot of lightning effects. But I feel like this figure does it better than most of from what we've got from Hot Toys. I have a Hot Toys Infinity War Thor, Mafex Endgame Thor, and the lightning effects on both of those, they're cool, but I had a lot of problems with them just falling off and not staying in place. But the way they did this, the effects for this figure is awesome. Really good wired cape too, very thick, so you can get in very dynamic style poses. One thing, and this is just more of a personal thing, I think I would have actually rated him higher and maybe one of the more top 112 figures if he had at least one bearded face sculpt.
Yeah.
I mean, classic Thor, he's clean shaven, but Thor to me, and not just because of the MCU movies, but in general, just from the lore, I always picture Thor like more rugged and more Viking like. So I think this would have really done well if, or looked a lot better if he had a beard look, especially with the very stylized design. But still, he's still a great figure. He's actually very easy to pose for a Rebel Tech figure as well. But yeah, so this is my number 15, Amazing Yamaguchi Thor.
Cool. Very good. All right. The Collector.
Okay, number 15. I was heavily influenced by photographers actually on this guy. I was not expecting to get him. And then after I got him, I went all in. Pruneface. So I'm telling you.
How many? How many did you get?
We got 2 of them. I told you.
You're gonna army build Prunefaces now.
Yeah, well, I got 2 Pruneface, so they're both gangsters. So, I mean, again, multiple options, but I'm telling you, the photography on this guy is great. And you look at his face, and he's just all pruny, man. That's why I call him Pruneface, right? But they had a gas mask. They got a trench coat he can put on. Tons. They even gave him a typewriter. I don't even use that. But, I mean, look at these pictures. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yeah.
He just took some guy out, blood everywhere. He's smoking a cigarette. He's one of the best. But, I mean, I'm not kidding you. These photographers on these Mezco pages, they just made me buy them. And I got lucky and I found a comic book shop, which I no longer associate with. So you can't ask me where. But the guy would have sales on like Memorial Day, Labor Day. So I get them free shipping, no tax. And then usually I think it was 20% off. think it was 20% off. Heck of a deal. So I got a Mezco Doom. I got a Pruneface from the guy. And I think Green Goblin. So that's where my addiction started.
That's where it started.
Yeah. I mean, this year I was heavy in Mezco.
Yeah.
Heavy. And I'm still going strong.
Okay.
Number 15.
Number 15. All right. So, Brian, we're waiting on you, so we'll skip you for now. We'll go to Jason.
He's just gonna skip me.
Jason, you good?
You know I'm good.
All right.
Oh,
Guy in tech, come on.
Yeah. If you need help, I know a guy. I know about 200 guys. I could easily, again, have switched this with 2099. These are terrible pictures, but he's really I love the punk vibe. I love the way the character was in the movie. I think this is one of the rare ones where the unmasked head is just as good as the masked one.
Mm-hmm.
I like the guitar. There's not a whole lot for accessories. I think.
Do you have it in your hand? Do you have it available?
Yep.
Whoa! He's gone.
Oh, Spider-Punk just sent him to another multiverse.
Yeah, he's done. He's back.
There we go.
The
Does
tech
anybody know
guy.
the tech guy? Is what I wonder.
Yeah.
Every time I move, I hit one of the buttons on my. I'm just gonna sharp as a
All right,
ball.
I just want to see somebody get beat up besides me.
You got him in that pose, huh?
I have him in this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Overhang guitar smash. He's got the little collar. He's got everything I grew up with when I knew a bunch of punk folks. Buttons. It's just all there. The boots are awesome, and they managed to make it look good as opposed to it's hard to do a long boot like that with laces on it.
Yeah.
But and the I don't have the unmasked head in front of me, but it's really really good. And if you're a fan of the movie, he was just a fun character. He embodied the punk lifestyle really well.
Yeah.
So I got them in this look.
Yeah.
I forgot to show them when it was my turn. I'm sorry. But it's the only issue I have is the legs are not as super stable.
They're just barely better than Miles, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Miles is awful. But yeah, this is an awesome figure.
And the spikes, the Spider Hawk, if you will.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, really,
Great.
really great.
Great. Yeah.
So
All right. I think Brian's ready.
Yes, I is ready.
All right. That's a great picture.
All right. So yeah, and
Nice.
I'm doing some kit bash stuff with I'm taking some pictures. So this is
He's got boobs.
That's what happens. So that's what happens when you spend so much time in another universe, right? And ultimately, come back with boobs. So this is these guys are awesome, man. I got Gwen, and I'm waiting, of course, with Peter B. Parker, but these guys are awesome, man. If you compare them to the Mafex figures, I mean, he's older, and they started fluctuating with their height and everything like that now. Mm-hmm. So they have him pretty tall. If you compare him to the Mafex Miles. As far as height wise is concerned, it's day and night, man. Look at that.
What?
Damn.
That's nuts.
That's a growth spurt.
Oh, no doubt.
No, that's called puberty, boys.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a full grown man and across the Spider-Verse, man.
Yeah. That's
So,
a bass in that voice.
right? Even if you look at him along the side of Spider-Punk,
Wow.
Yeah. There's that.
So what's the
unmasked
body there?
It's still his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got some soft goods on him.
Wow. Okay.
And
Did
I
you ever
found
pick up?
I found some actual Jordans to put on him.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It works.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you ever pick up the Sentinel Miles and Peter, or even Gwen?
I have Peter B. Parker Sentinel,
Which one? The deluxe one or the regular one?
the regular one, without the
Without the gargoyle head?
yeah. That was the only thing I picked up. Because I wanted that head sculpt because the Mafex, even though it's great, it didn't come with all those really quirky faces and this kind of stuff like this. I'm like, I'll get the thing, and now I use that as my Peter Parker along with my Peter B. Parker because I got both head sculpts now, right? So it's a great set, man. Great set. I'm looking for the other one where the hair is where they're standing upside, or you're able to put them upside down or whatever. And Gwen's hair
the
is like,
Miles, the rooftop.
yeah, the rooftop.
You haven't been able to get it?
Nah, I'm having a hard time finding it.
There's a guy in the group who's selling it.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'll put you guys together.
That sounds good.
I think he sold the Gwen, but I think he got a couple. So I'll reach out to him and I'll see if he still has them. And if he does, then I'll tell him to reach out to you.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah,
because they're store exclusives.
Yeah, these didn't come with any fist, which is weird as heck.
Yeah,
Miles or Gwen, neither one of them came with fist.
Weird.
Yeah,
but the across the rooftop one, those came with actual fist. So I was like, oh well. And then
those are good. I again, the rooftop. I think the Gwen is better than the Miles.
Yeah, I think so
but
too.
they just missed making my my list. Yeah. Because like with the Miles, the legs are still the legs. You can't really stand them up.
Yeah.
And I mean the Gwen is cool. I like her a lot, but it's really just for kind of one look. You know what I mean? It's for hanging upside down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the look. I got it because I like it. But I don't think it would beat any of the other figures. So
I wanted to see if they had, because of that Gwen, her neck, and I'm gonna probably have to end up modding mine, but the neck is too long.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The neck is too long, so I'm gonna have to probably end up modding mine.
Okay.
But good figs overall though for me.
Yeah. All right, so now we're at 14. Man, we're just flying through this now. 3.5 hours. All right.
I'm in bed by now.
So this is my Mafex Mandalorian Luke.
Nice.
I was showing people a little bit earlier. This figure is awesome. If I had more time, it could potentially get into my top 2 of Mafex figures, but as of right now, it's my number 3. Spoiler alert. It is a really, really great figure. So this made my number 14. The cloak is awesome. I always intended to pose it with the cloak. I always intended to have this saber. Like I said, with the figure art sabers, the blade falls out quite easily. That's always been a recurring problem with all their Star Wars figures.
Yeah.
I know that people have issues with the shoulders, but it's designed for Luke to be able to hold his saber straight away. And a lot of times you need that gap so you don't have any paint rub issues or scratches when you're trying to do that. You need a little bit of a leeway, a little bit of a gap that you can kind of turn it in. So I understand people having issues with that if you want to pose them without the cloak. But the pose here in the middle, which I did in my video, I mean, you can do that pose in that angle and it's fine. So I was really blown away when I saw this figure in the store, playing around with it. I'm equally blown away. It's such a great figure. I really love it. You know, and like I said, if you gave me a little bit more time, it might even get higher up on my list. But as of right now, it's number 14. You guys, I'm gonna exclude Ryan because he doesn't buy Star Wars in this scale. Everybody else getting this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have it on pre-order.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine posing it without that cloak. That thing
No.
looks awesome.
Yeah, like it's the whole. I mean, for the Mandalorian,
Yeah.
this is the iconic look, right? He's
Yes.
he's fighting He's fighting those what are they? The
Dark Troopers.
Dark
Dark
Troopers.
Troopers.
He's fighting the
Yeah.
Dark Troopers, or even when he enters into the room and he's got the cloak and he's holding the saber.
Yeah.
Like that's
Oh,
badass.
that was
Why would
amazing.
you want to
Yeah.
pose looking any other way?
That was amazing.
Nope.
That's right. Yeah. That and the Rogue One Vader scenes are probably the best scenes from a Disney produced Star Wars live action so far.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
short but sweet.
Mhm.
Yeah, like let us see some real Jedi skills, right?
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that's my number 14. I will pass the mic. Al, I will set yours up. You good
All
to
right. I am good to go.
go? Okay.
At number 14 for me is the Mafex Daredevil. Great figure. Very, very articulate, or you could pose him up almost as good as a Spider-Man figure, if not better. Comes with 3 head sculpts. The wire batons were the big seller for this guy. You can do some crazy, shots, just like I think this right here is from Isaac Wong, but you could do some crazy dynamic posing with him. My only gripe really with it is, and I know it's a small thing, but I've talked about it before, is I don't know why they just didn't cast the batons in white.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really see it on mine. It's probably hard to see, but use it once.
Hold
You
on.
take it off. It's kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but you put it on once and you take it off, it's already starts stripping. It's a really odd choice, not to just do it in white. I've been talking about with some of the guys here that I might even just get some acetone and rub all the paint off and just make it red. I prefer Daredevil's clubs to be red.
Well, you could do that and then just get some white paint and paint it.
Yeah.
Paint it again.
You could paint it again too, yeah.
Part of the
But
problem, I think, was the grip is so tight on that figure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's part of the problem.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking into getting this, I would probably advise just trying to heat up the hands first before using any of the batons, if you don't want it to strip down to the red. But yeah, I mean, I know this is a lot of people's top 112 for the year. He's up there for me too. I just have a few others that I'd place above him, but I mean, overall, great figure. And I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of hype with Daredevil show coming back out, next year. So if you're looking for him, I'd say try to get him ASAP before those prices start going skyrocketing up high. Yeah, but yeah, yep, great figure.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, the collector.
Okay, number 14, another 1930s character from Pulp Magazine, The Shadow. Yeah, I know.
Look at those accessories, man, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this guy, I'm not kidding. I could not get him on order. I mean, he was sold out everywhere.
Really?
I found somebody in the group that sold it to me.
So he sold out through the website?
Yep, he was.
How fast do these guys sell out?
Well, he was an exclusive, right? If I remember correct.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, he was an exclusive. So they exclusives sell out. Yeah, they thought Mezco, I swear, thinks they weren't going to sell a lot of these guys. So he sold out, and a lot of people slept on him, and then everybody wanted him. So you're talking about over $200 for this guy.
Yeah.
And then BBTS got him back in stock. And I don't want to tell anyone this. I had it on order. I canceled my second one. So Hot Toys was probably hitting me hard, like it's hitting me hard right now.
Yeah.
But this guy is awesome. And I mean, it's another thing. Like I do random stuff. Like I'll look him up on YouTube and learn about his history. And there was actually a radio show for the Shadow. And I've actually listened to that. When I go to bed, I listen to the Shadow. It's old radio broadcast.
Did you you see the movie with Alec Baldwin?
No,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I gotta watch that though.
It's amazing. It's really good.
Yeah.
You're gonna enjoy it. If you, it's heavily based off the radio show.
Huh.
Yeah.
And then Jason wants this, right, Jason?
Yeah, I do. And it's another one. Actually, I guess I wasn't really back into collecting, I don't think, when it first came out. But yeah, like you said, it's over $200. It's one where I'm like, oh, my dad has always told me stories of when he actually live listened to the Shadow as a kid. So I thought it'd be kind of cool.
But like him, the Dick Tracy figures, this now Doc Savage.
Yeah.
I mean, they're killing it with the 1930s characters, which is strange that everybody wants them. But
I'm surprised how popular they are, really. But but they're great.
Different.
I mean, look at him; it looks great.
All it takes is one banger, and then everybody's sold on it.
Yeah.
You know, a quality figure is a quality figure.
Oh yeah.
All right. He went silent. I guess that's time to move on.
Yeah. No, I was going to tell you guys something, but I decided not to. I found a site. I'll have to send it in the chat. I just can't believe this. Well, the Land Down Under has a site.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Brian's still not ready. We'll pass him again.
I'm adding another image so I can give a better presentation. Hold on. It's coming up right now.
You go to Jason.
All right. I'm going to start riding Al's coattails for the rest of the night. But man, this is one I was hoping Dar could be here because this is where he got me sort of hooked on Amazing Yamaguchi. Like Al was saying, it's just a super cool figure. It's as bulky and as big as anyone had ever hoped he'd be. The lightning effects don't look tacked on, especially around the waist area. The way they put him on just works perfectly. So he's big, chunky. The cape is spectacular. I wish it's wired all the way around so you can do whatever you want with that thing. The lightning effects look good. The hammer looks good. It doesn't droop like half the other hammers you end up getting. I will agree, a bearded face would have been nice. I'd have taken that over a look left, look right, look left, look right.
Yeah.
Like 4 of those. But man, just a great figure. I really dig this one. So that's my number 14.
Okay. Good. All right. So now we are over to Brian. Still waiting on his photo.
Here we are.
Oh, sorry about that. All right, here we go. Oh, I know this guy. He didn't come out. He didn't come out this year, though.
I bet you do, huh?
He didn't come out this year.
Custom cloak, though, right?
The cloak. It's about the cloak.
Yeah.
It's about the cloak.
That's from that same dude, right?
Huh?
That's from that same guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He does a Mace Windu cloak that I want to get to.
Yeah. Look at the leathery. You see that?
Yeah.
So if you want dynamic poses and stuff like that, man, this is what was needed for sure.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
So I did a bunch of pictures there, but you can only add like a couple. But yeah, it's a great fig. Thanks, Rob. I bought it from Rob a few months ago.
Over the summer.
But yes, it's a beautiful. You can see the cloak, and it makes it really easy to some degree. If you can see the pin,
Can you lift it
comes
up?
with the preset hole in the cape, and all you do is stick the his chain into that hole, and then you got your cape.
Or is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah. Well, it came off, but yeah.
Yeah, it popped off.
Yeah.
It popped off.
Yeah.
Because I was doing too much. But it's a great fig, guys. Let me see if I can add. Can I add one more image to it, Rob?
Yeah, I mean, put it in. I'll try to add it in.
Okay, because we keep talking about the swish, and I'll remove the first one. There you go. If you can pop it up.
Yep.
So, it has a lot of good. Has a lot of promise to it if you're into comic book articulated art and you want some more dynamic poses and everything, because the original cape had no wiring in it, and it stayed in that one pose where the outside of the cape was showing, right?
Yeah.
Where this one doesn't do that. So good deal.
That's cool.
All right.
Around the same price?
Huh? Around the same price, yes. Within the 20s.
Nice.
I know. So check them out, guys. It's a good deal.
Okay. All right. Now we are in our final round. The 13th figure. I went with the Umbra Trooper. As I said, I ended up picking up about 6 of these back in when they came out. I got 2 for my buddy, 4 for myself, waffled 1. That left me with 3. Sold 1 to some guy who just lives in his basement all the time.
I wonder who that could be.
I don't know. There's some weird guy who complains that I buy multiples of things.
No.
You know.
I didn't mean it that way.
It's like the Spider-Man meme pointing.
So So I know a lot of people didn't get this. It was pretty easy to get if you're in Tokyo. Toy Sapiens had it for a long time, just like the 000. It's still available. It's been on shelves for a month and a half, 2 months. It's a great figure. The colors are awesome. You get all these different looks with the different clone phase helmets. You know, I mean, what can you say? Just the colors pop. It's so different. It's really cool. It's very nice. It comes with a ton of accessories. And being limited, you know, up here makes it a little bit cooler, right? So very happy with this figure. I got still 2 left. I haven't decided what I'll do with the second one. Maybe I'll waffle it. Maybe I'll open it. It's still in the box, but I have 1 open and displayed. So really great. Really great. Al, did you end up getting this?
I did not.
Did you try to get it?
No, I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole of clones. I only want specific ones, mainly like the named ones. And I actually still want a regular plain white Phase 1 Trooper. And that one's so hard to get now.
Yeah, I didn't get one of those either.
Yeah, that one right away. It sold out fast, and the secondary market prices are just kind of crazy right now.
Yeah,
you talking about these?
In 1/6.
I had to settle for a Bandai model kit as a consolation prize. Yeah,
He's right here.
There you go.
These are
There you go.
Are those the Hasbro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so that's my number 13. Great figure. If you could grab one, I think you understand exactly why it's on the top of my list. If you didn't grab it, it's not your thing. You know, that's cool. You know, it's not for everybody. But yeah,
It's a beautiful figure.
So, the Umbra Operative Arc Trooper. A lot of people who are into the Steelers wanted this because it was their their team colors, right?
Yeah, black and yellow.
So yeah. Good right. So that's it.
I
see that Brian's already ready. He's already ready for number 13. Good job.
Nice.
All right, but we'll go to Al. Al, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
And at number 13, I have Mafex Classic Captain America.
Oh my goodness, that is so pretty.
Yeah, this is an awesome figure. I know a lot of people before it was set to release with all the promo photos. He wasn't looking too impressive, and I'll have to admit I was kind of 50-50 on him too, just looking at the photos. But I had him pre-ordered, and when he came in, my gosh, dude, he is amazing. Probably one of the best Captain America figures you can get in 1/12. I know there's a lot of division between this and that. I think the 80th anniversary one. I don't have that one, but I have this one, and he's awesome. I would have him probably as my top Mafex figure, but I do have one other figure above him. A little spoiler alert. But he's basically my top, I guess, Mafex superhero. But yeah, he's very posable, very dynamic. The only gripes I have with him mainly are his shield straps can kind of get annoying. Luckily it's not coming off now, but they can kind of be annoying. And although that throwing effect, it's a cool idea, but I know Rob's talked about it before, especially in his review. It's just very hard to use it where it doesn't droop the shield down and his arm starts hanging down. Yeah. Cool idea, but it wasn't really implemented that great. But other than that, the Steve Rogers head sculpt is very nice. One of the gripes people had with those promo shots where they were saying his skin looked pale, but in person, it looks really good. The Steve Rogers hair the colors look great on it. Overall, I mean, if you're looking for, your definitive Captain America figure, this might be the one that you'd want. Really great. And I know people are still looking for him now. Try to get him, before those prices go up. It might be a while before these get reissued. So, yeah, this is my number 13.
Great figure. I think the difference between people's perception of the Cap and the Daredevil is that there really hasn't been a good Daredevil put out by anybody that compares to the Mafex. Like Hasbro's put out some pretty good Captain Americas.
Yeah.
So people weren't as hungry for a really great Captain America because there's already some pretty good ones out there. But the Daredevil, there was nothing even close to coming to what Mafex did. So it blew everybody away.
Yeah.
But I think, I'm with you. I mean, I think that Cap is better than the Daredevil.
Yeah, I mean, just the sculpting, with the chainmail, really nice because it's not too overdone, but it's enough to where it still pops out.
Yeah. I saw a photo that somebody put. I can't remember where it was, but I have to dig out my hands because I put all my accessories in a baggie, and I can't remember what baggie I put my Captain America stuff. But I got to get one of the hands out because I saw somebody made a picture of. So it's got the stand. It's supporting Cap, but Cap is basically like he's jumping over something elongated, right? Like he's stretched out, but he's jumping over something. And I thought that's such a cool pose that you can utilize like in a lot of the stuff that I have, like diorama stuff.
Oh,
I could absolutely utilize that.
I think I might know what picture you're talking about. I think it's him jumping over a car.
It's something. I don't remember what he was jumping over, but he was like, he's holding here. He's got his other arm out, and then his legs are stretched out. It was so awesome. It was really badass. But the hand that I have on my Cap is the shield one. So I got to replace that because I can't do it with that hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's such a great figure. I'm sorry, Brian. We're rubbing it in. Like I said, I'll keep looking for you. I'll keep looking.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's a.
Did you get Daredevil? One. You did, right?
Oh yeah, I got DD. Yeah. But and I normally pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store, and I thought that I had Cap pre-ordered, and then I looked around one day. I'm like, well, it's been out for a while now, and I still haven't seen any type of notification. I went and looked, and I had not pre-ordered. I'm like, come on, man. And by that time, they were all gone.
Got to keep on top of this, man. Keep a spreadsheet.
That's what I do. Full
Yeah,
spreadsheet.
I'm gonna have to do something. I mean, this is rare though. Most of the time, I know exactly. I think I saw the unmasked head sculpt, and I was like,
No, that's such.
so
a
I
good
think I was like,
head sculpt.
well, when it comes out, I'll see it, and then I'll, by that time, I should see some reviews, and then I go ahead and get it then, and everything bypassed me. I was like, golly, man, I missed it.
Yeah, you can't. You got to just pre-order everything.
It's right now. I don't think it costs any because sometimes Big Bad's Toy Store they'll charge you a portion of the portion of
Which
the
is
cost or
stupid.
whatever.
Like, why can you not search to see like what you've got? Like on Amazon, you can see everything that you've pre-ordered, right? Other websites, you can see what you've pre-ordered. In Big Bad, like if it's past that 30-day window, you have no way of kind of knowing what you've pre-ordered if you pre-order a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's not in pre-order chronological order. It becomes release date chronological order.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then you're screwed, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
And if you have to put a deposit down, you're like, did I already put a deposit down for this or not? I don't want to get two,
I know I had to reach out to customer service at one point and say, hey, yo, didn't I put something down on this?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they like, yeah, so it's coming out, it takes about like $7 off or whatever it was. I was like, okay, all right.
Well, either way, great choice, Al.
Yep.
Great choice.
Yeah.
All right, you ready, the collector?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Storm.
There he is.
Shadow.
What?
Yeah. Mezco. Storm. Shadow. Yeah, he was top 5. I mean, that's how many figures I've gotten since the last time we did this. So he's number 13 for me, but man, awesome.
Yeah, he was your figure of the year when you got him.
Yeah. But you got to remember, I get about 10 or 15 every week. So I got him right here. He's awesome. I'm not going to show you him, but yeah, I'm blown away by Storm Shadow. So when people tell me they didn't get this, I don't know what to say. But
how many did you get?
I only got one though.
Oh, then you can't really love them, do you?
Well, this is how bad it was. Big Bad Toy Store. I had it pre-ordered. They shipped it to me. He had a big old black smudge all over his chin. I mean, it was bad. So I had to return it. They didn't have any extras. They were all sold out.
Oh.
So there was another place that's actually where I live in my state, and they had this guy. So I ordered him for like $80 and through eBay.
Money well spent.
I'm lucky. I got him.
He's like $200 online now.
Yeah, he's going for a lot. I've been looking.
Yeah. I mean, he was sold out instantly.
I missed him, and I missed him, and I also missed Roadblock.
Yeah, Roadblock's another good figure, but
he kind of goes for a lot too.
Storm
right?
Shadow, I know a lot of people don't
ones though.
What?
I got 2 Storm Shadow 3-0s.
Yeah,
Awesome figure. Really?
Awesome figure.
But I mean, he's very posable for a Mezco. I mean,
yeah,
he's great.
Yeah, Mezco's picking up their game, man, as far as articulation.
Oh yeah,
a heck of a lot better.
I think he was 3 or 5 in our 6-month poll, so he's really exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, it just tells you how many things I got in the last 6 months. I mean, things change, but he's one of the top ones.
Just a couple.
All right, we'll go to Brian. Brian is already ready, so that is a Christmas miracle. So we'll go.
Hey, bah humbug.
All right, you ready?
All right.
Here we go.
Hulkbuster.
So, huge guy, man. Huge. So, another big figure to go along with the rest of these guys. He comes with Tony Stark head sculpt. And they didn't think this through for some reason. It's a nice head sculpt, but if you try to put it on any of the smaller Iron Man figures, it's too big.
What?
The ball joint's too big.
No, the head itself is too big.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't scale well.
Yeah, it doesn't scale well. It doesn't scale well at all. But this boy is nice, man. It has some decent articulation to be a big boy like this.
Yeah.
And as it goes with most Marvel Legend figures and stuff like that, they're pretty durable, so you don't have to worry about, popping any joints too much, anything like that. So it's a nice figure, guys. Really nice figure. Yep.
That's another anniversary figure too, right?
Yep.
There he is.
Yeah, these anniversary figures.
Yep, this is Scar along with a Hulkbuster. I think I got these out at the same time with the pre-order. So yeah, they're doing it, man. They're really doing it. Marvel Legends is really kicking it up a notch. Some of the stuff is like using the same buck as some of the older figures, and you need to come out of that type of deal. But a lot of their figures are deluxe figures, man. They come out really nice. So if you guys get a chance to get it, it's still Big Bad Toy Store still has it online. It's a really nice figure to get.
Nice. All right, we're down to our final presentation. Are you ready? You're it. Okay.
All right. Amazing Yamaguchi Winter Soldier.
Man, Derek really converted you, huh?
Derek converted me 100%. I am all in on it. He has done for me for Amazing Yamaguchi what Ryan did to me for Mezco. So I am loving it. My only complaint was that all of those cool guns you see him with did not come with. So that's 2 separate kits worth of guns. The handguns and the holsters were with the Rebel Tech one, and then the other was from the GPO 1 pack, which again, it was like $20-$30. So I was happy to get it, and I can use it for plenty of other figures. But man, he's just super posable. You get a bunch of different face looks. So I stuck with kind of the vintage domino mask on him, but they have unmasked. The breather plate comes on or off, so you can add it to any of those that you want to. And like the rest of these figures, just super posable. I couldn't put him down for weeks, where it's such a fun figure to pick up, like Thor. Just pick up and keep messing with and find what cool poses you can get him into. I've got mine here with the effects. And it's just this is just a great figure. Sits really well on the shelf. He's just one I keep coming back to. If you can find him, I would highly recommend it. Oh, and they did the arm right. They got the metal look down.
Yeah.
So there was my number 13 to close out the night.
There you go. All right. So like we said at the beginning, this was part 1. We can't possibly do all of them today. So we're 4 hours almost in. So nobody's taking a bathroom break, I think. I don't know. I haven't. But either way, so this video is today. The next video will be 2 days from today. So it'll be on the 29th for people in the States. Hopefully Ian will join us. I know he made slides. He was just having internet troubles today, so he wasn't able to get on. So hopefully next time we'll have 6 or even 7. I don't know what happened to Dark. He was supposed to be here, but
he was in the chat. I saw him.
I know. So I don't know what's going on. But he did say he didn't bring his computer, right?
Yeah, I thought he said he might. I think he said he wouldn't be able to make this one and would make the next one because
okay.
one.
So
Makes sense.
The shit list is avoided. So we'll continue this. I guess same time around 7 p.m. on the 29th, and we'll do our countdown from 12 to 1. We'll try to make it go a little bit faster, a little bit smoother. Tech guys, next time.
Well, look, this is my first time in this format. Didn't know what the images.
It was our first time sharing it. So.
And my technical issues were just that I'm pretty clumsy.
Yeah. So the next stream, if people who are watching, if you guys could compile your top 10 list and let us know, just type it all out what you got, and we'll compare notes. And as I said, if you want to put your top 24 list on the Facebook page, if you put it out by if you make a video of it, I'll throw a slot in for you for the next member giveaway waffle, which will probably be July. And another thing is the collection tour. If you want to do a collection tour, as I said, video your collection, let us see your collection, talk about your collection, what you've done, so on and so forth. If you do that, you'll get a slot. Hopefully there'll be enough slots to overpower Ian so he doesn't win again, but we'll see.
I don't know. This was our best chance. This last one.
How
many times has Ian won?
Well, he's won 3 now.
Jeez.
And I think we've only had 3.
No.
But we may have to do it a different way. It might have to be like a 2-parter next time. So right now we have 51 Kaiju Daddy channel members. So the number of slots you get starts from January. So however months you've been a member, starting from January, you'll get another, potentially 6 or 7, depending on when we do it, either June or July. You'll have the opportunity to get more slots by contributing to the Facebook group. We can put more slots in there. But as we get more members, that's more slots. And as we did that, last man standing, that was over 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
So we might have to break it up into a couple streams and break it down a little bit more. So we'll see.
Knockout elimination.
but keep track of things that people are after. People can request figures that you might want to see for the member giveaway. I tried when I got Captain America. To me, that was the figure of the year. So I grabbed a second one for the giveaway because I thought it would be the Mafex figure of the year, and I haven't changed that opinion. So for me, I'm giving away what I consider the best Mafex figure of the year, or I gave it away. So moving forward, hopefully we can continue to do something like that or something similar.
We should just probably find out what Ian doesn't have, and then we'll
or what he does have, and then make it available because he won't want it.
No, propose what he doesn't have. That way he'll get something that he doesn't already have.
Well, he didn't have Cap.
That's my point. So he won Cap. Yeah.
But if he did have Cap, you would have had another opportunity to get him. He would have passed on it. He's decent like that.
He's decent like that. That's cool.
But anyway, so like I said, we're 4 hours into it now, so we'll call it a night. We appreciate everybody watching. Thank you very much. Hopefully you join us again, contribute. And I will say that you should be keeping an eye on the chat and things that people are saying and people are writing and stuff. Engage. It's good. It's good to engage and become part of the group. So with that, I'll say good night or good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are, and hoping to see everybody on the 29th. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. See you guys Sunday.
Ryan is out of here quick. I know it.